Ugh.
Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... What the fuck is that shit?
Waffle just resubbed for 13 months. PFlax goosapuk trun flax nuke.
Oh, you cunt!
Thank you.
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... What the fuck is that shit?
Push just resubbed for 5 months.
Oh, you cunt!
Thank you, Futsal.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... What the fuck is that shit?
Grammy 42 just resubbed for 10 months. Inhouse Wahoo.
Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so... What the fuck is that shit?
Blinkroach just resubbed for 7 months.
Radiant team back.
Here you go.
Dire team
Hello.
How are you?
I am fine. How are you?
Wonderful. I'm not doing too bad.
I cooked
Cunt!
Korean fried chicken with a fancy sauce for dinner,
What the fuck is that shit?
and I didn't start until
Indigram
7.
just resubbed for 18 months.
So-
Inhouse Yippee.
It was a little bit.
Dire team pick.
Whew, it was close. I was. Oh my god!
I did post in the in-house chat that if there's any time to get away with the Techies pick, it's as a memorial game.
Yeah, no,
to,
I think
to
that's
say
a good
goodbye.
shout. I think they
to
should all
squeeze
pick
Bleed
heroes that are
Spoon.
clearly going to get nerfed or changed.
Radiant team pick.
Where's the Chen gameplay? I hear
Where
it's
is
gotta
the Chen
get buffed.
gameplay?
Who can play Chen here?
Who can play any of these heroes?
Radiant team back.
Oh, had some games today.
Oh, now that is a
That's a good
A
shout.
power
That's
opening.
a classic. Now they need to pick Magnus, and the triumvirate is complete. Your journey towards the dark side will be complete.
I did see a screenshot. I didn't actually watch the game too much. I did see a screenshot after the Veno game of the of what the item build ends up looking like, and I'm sure there were justifications for all of the purchases, but looked at it together, it looked a mess. It
Oh,
looked a
it's-
real mess.
Team back.
It was bad. I just wanted to experiment. Like, I just wanted to
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a mess around, and I thought, if you're gonna pick Veno, go all in. Don't try and play it like a serious hero. Wanted to fiddle around and see. Like Mutt always says, I should look at what the pro players build on these heroes, and he's right. But
Team back.
I also like to fart around by myself. You know, it's just fun. It's fun to see. And conclusions drawn, not good. Oh, is everything all right?
I believe so.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, okay. There was no sound for a second. I thought my computer had frozen.
Oh,
5
delightful.
seconds remaining. Dire team pick.
Oh, the audio settings. Yeah, yeah.
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Have you done yours?
So, what the
Oh god, no, of course I haven't.
Optimist
Wonder
just
if We
resubbed
Actually
for
Be has
16
done
months. The best night of the
The
week
likelihood
returns.
is low.
Oh, here's a message from Eri. Tommy, or Bommy B, was giving him cheek, so he took his reserve time.
5 seconds
Now
remaining.
this is the area we want to encourage.
This is what I want from Eri. Break their fucking balls, Eri. Yes. Oh my god.
This is miserable. This is miserable to look at.
But
Dire team pick.
okay.
Oh my god, this is the ultimate defensive. You need to start picking some push on
Alright.
Tommy team.
So hold on a sec. We spoke about this today when I was playing with the lads. Almost this stack, in fact. Well, all right, only Jekk, but basically it's all Jekk's idea. We said what would be the most annoying team to play against, and we were like, Techies, Pudge, Tinker, and then we were thinking about other. I think Snoog recommended Tree, so that if they try pushing a tower, it just gets healed. And we were trying to come up with the most annoying team.
I'd
think
say probably a sniper to finish it off.
I would say
really-
Sniper would be as annoying as it gets on top of this, but that does mean that their team is abysmal. I mean, it's already
yeah, of course.
dreadful. They banned Sniper
Dire
themselves.
team back.
What
I mean, to be honest, this Pugna pick looks like it is going to ruin this strat entirely,
Oh,
but
it's gonna be horrible.
it's a god tier Pugna pick.
Dire team pick.
Okay.
I'm not sure about that one,
No,
but maybe he can.
that's a disaster. That's a disaster.
Oh, Cottle would have been good.
Cottle would have
Who
been
suggested
good.
that? Rogan, that's a good call.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Look, when I say good, what I mean is
5 seconds.
Frustrating.
for the theme.
Miserable.
Okay, and that's actually a pretty good lifestealer pick. Okay. Okay.
It's will be interesting that can a team that has been actually picked to try and counter the most annoying draft in the game, can they actually manage it? Because if they don't, you might as well just throw Dota out the window. It's done. If you can draft a well put together team that counters the enemy, but they just have more annoying shit than you and they win, it's over.
Will Frustration be the winner today? Will Captain Frustration walk away with a dub? Or will the Dire team, which I'd say in many people's eyes, even though many of their heroes are incredibly annoying, they must essentially be the good guys when you have Techies, Pudge, Tinker in your team.
Yeah.
I think it might be Jekk tends to go mid and Madge might be carry. It might be tree carry, which is not good. I think you should just go carry Pudge and just get the Ags and just be a Sweat Lord.
Madge has been a terror on the Pudge in the past.
Yeah.
He's earned many an MVP and commendation for his Pudge gameplay.
The problem with Pudge carry is that you're farming and you're not hooking. But
yes, that's true.
But I will say, in response to that, is Flesh Heap really that good? A couple of levels of Flesh Heap compared to getting an Ags and a BKB and shit like that? Because when Pudge gets Blink and BKB, he's genuinely fucking terrifying. Anyway, we got Stobby Lifestealer, we got Alex on the Jakiro, Bommy B Brain Dead on the Orge, Jisk on the LC, and Vi on the Pugna. Haven't seen Vi Pugna, excited. Jekk is dreadful. I love Jekk, but he is dreadful. He's on the Rubik. Nutkin Lubricated on the Tetchers, Notch on the Triman. Then we have Jakus on the Stinker and Madge on the...
I do want to note that it was Jekk drafting, we suspect, for Radiant. He's picked his team 4 dog shit heroes and then picked himself Rubik last. That's not committing. That's not backing your team up.
Agreed.
That's not committing to the strat. That's cowardice.
This draft is awful.
Which one?
Well, obviously, which one is the awful one. I don't think I've seen Jake Tinker. Madge, I think I've seen on Butcher before.
He has been a fearsome butcher in the past.
So if Notch just goes straight Ags, then I'm instant MVPing him.
Right, fair. So I tweet. Do you mean MVP or LVP?
MVP.
Okay. So I tweeted this. I mean, it would be good with Tinker, but I tweeted this that in-house will be slightly delayed as Mrs. F had to work a bit late. Fear not, they shall be occurring just 10 or so minutes later than usual. Apologies. And Hoxie said, "When am I getting invited, or are you still mad my stack beat yours?" And I remembered that her stack did indeed beat mine, and we were very salty about it. Or specifically, I was very salty about it because it felt like bullshit, and I suspected them of stream sniping. And then Will said, "Thanks for the invite." So my question is, do people think that we invite them to play in these games? Like, I'm just a little unsure if people think that a thing that we do is just randomly invite people to play in these games, because we tend to invite people to cast the games, not play it.
Cast it, not play it.
But I've never cast with Hoxie.
Well,
and I've actually met her once at Brum. So
well, I think it's an opportunity for growth then of the channel. Get some new viewers.
And I don't like Will, so you know, why would I get him
of course, Will is just annoying.
I just don't care for him, so I'm just curious.
You know, they're weak stomach. They want to cast these houses, but they don't want to. They haven't fucking sat through 3 games of just terrible fucking draft and awful
They're not
balancing.
ready. They're not ready.
They've never understood the pain of ending the second game and beginning the third one. They don't understand what that feels like.
Realizing it's only the second game.
Only the second game. You're like 40 minutes in, it's like dead even. You're like, oh, it's only the second game.
See, My favourite part of the in-houses is that you lads hate doing them. I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, this is trouble
Sometimes
for
I love it,
Alex.
though. It's just there are some weeks where it really does destroy.
Kill him too! Kill him too!
Just big lads
Hey,
hitting.
we're still here.
Just,
Somehow.
it's just like you've gone to the wrong gym. You have turned up at the wrong gym and it's beat day. Everyone just beats each other up. Beats on noobs. You'd be like, please no, I just joined the gym. And then you just get fucking cracked in the skull.
Alright,
That's
what's
like exactly how people who don't go to the gym think what the gym is.
I did go to the gym, but I had a personal trainer. I wasn't mixing with the plebs. Thank you.
But they're also not like that.
I'm sure they are.
Boy, look at this scrub.
Look at these fucking noobs.
Can't even lift 200 fucking kilos.
Beats on him. Beats.
Oh my god, I bugged something. Alright, what's happening in last distance and eyes-wise?
Oh yeah.
Obviously, Tinker is doing pretty well because there's nothing you can do about laser.
Nice D9.
Oh, that was sexy.
Nice D9.
Vi's going for a Midas. It's intriguing.
Yeah, Vi's not a mid player. Am I wrong in saying that?
I think
I've
this is-
only
I
seen
think
Vi
this is a-
play Oracle or some other support.
You definitely do not
Yeah,
need
but I
Midas
mean,
on
even
this
aside
hero.
from that, I'm pretty sure this is a trolling game. Like, the lads have identified it as free trolling the state. So
I do respect that somewhat.
Shit. They killed Jakiro this time. Big lads in your lane.
Madge is
Big lads
man
is the
enough
name of the
against-
game.
I'm sure Jekk could just click instead of running away. Okay. He gets- Wow.
So, one thing I've noticed from the Goon games is that the lads don't think that their right click is a thing that does damage. I genuinely believe this. They see their right click as a last resort. And to get them to use it, it's a miracle in all honesty. Like they'll be standing there like, I'm like, could you help? They're like, well, my spells will cool down. So you know you still click. Especially later on in the game. Even a lion is clicking for 100 damage. Like,
Especially in lane, it's sometimes useful to just
click. Just
like,
be
It
clicking.
might not even do anything, but it might just cause a bit of panic in the enemy.
Yeah.
Like, they'll get confused over who they're clicking.
It's the noise. It's the noise of the pshaw like that. It is an annoying noise, and it. Oh my god, Vi lives on 14 HP. Like it matters in those fights when you're taking a tower. Anything, be clicking. Always be clicking. It really does
I
matter.
don't just be clicking in the wave. I see so many lads. I'm like, I boot up. It's a dog shit stack. I play carry. Immediately, my wage doctor's standing in the wave, clicking, taking damage from creeps. The
Oh.
creeps brought on the tower. The
Oh.
game's immediately over.
It drives you mad. Jiski really in trouble here. What's
Yeah,
being
they've got this little annoying combo where they lay down the tree stuff. It
And the
slows the
rock.
Legion. This slows the Legion down a bit. He just about escapes the tree stuff and then gets hooked back into it. It does seem a bit miserable.
Yeah. This is
Carry?
trouble
Is
for
it
him.
Maj
Not.
carry?
It is Maj
It's Maj
carry.
carry.
Yeah.
Just resubbed for 2
He's rushing
months.
a hood.
Rushing a hood, that seems...
Against this lineup, I
yeah,
mean,
it's not bad.
they've got Pugner, they've got Jakiro, they've got Ogre. I guess he's
There's
looking to
really
fight-
no reason to not get the fucking mana restore thing, hood, whatever it's called, on Pudge.
Yeah. It's super good.
It's
Shroud.
just you
The
just build
shroud.
it.
The
Shroud.
Ghost Shroud.
Ghost Shroud. Isn't that
That's
Necro's
Necro's
item?
thing. What's it called?
Yeah, I'm confused now.
Eternal Shroud.
Eternal Shroud.
There we go. That's the one.
Vanilla just resubbed for 9 months.
Thank you for sub.
There's like shrouds, veils, hoods. There's so many headpieces.
There's helms as well.
Yeah.
So Vi's
don't know.
mistake here is that he's not maxing Nether Horde. Oh, Madge!
That's very low.
Velo!
Has he got any regen? No, and he doesn't have his.
Nox is just going literally nothing. Me too.
Well, he's going to end
Oh,
up
hello!
in Nice
Resubbed for 1 month.
Yeah, that's a dead Alex. He
Punch!
might have had a better chance if he didn't run that way.
Yeah, if he ran out the other side of the tower rather than into the tree, there was a
Big
chance.
underscore vanilla.
Not a very good
underscore
chance.
just
Thank
Just
you,
check.
Alan
All the bombs are
Seed
being set
and
up
Big
top.
Vanilla.
Look at this.
Both
No
lots
one
of
is
them.
going in that area.
No.
Although they doesn't look like they need to because Jekk is just pushing up the
Yeah.
pace.
Why not? Oh, they killed the Legion as well.
Oh, that's good.
I feel like after this game you do just have to respect Ban the Pudge because
Dog
it has been multiple
48
times they just
resubbed for
are happy to
28
first pick it,
months.
or first phase it,
How
and
do you
Madge
beat
is
it?
really, really good.
How do you beat it? They picked Lifestealer in response. I genuinely think they were like, do you know what? I'll pick Lifestealer because the fatter you are, the harder he hits. But
I mean, Lifestealer will have a great game this
Oh my
game.
god, they're gonna
but
turn on Vi here. This is a huge kill. Is Madge gonna die? The health regen is enough. Just
good
the big
blind
play.
one.
They could maybe get Jake. He doesn't have laser. Oh, he does have laser. Not use it.
He doesn't have duel. I think he can just walk away.
yeah, he needs duel. They killed Match. Okay.
I do think what Dire are doing with these two Midases is saying, if you want to go late game, we're ready. We're prepared for that.
Who else is getting one?
Lifestealer.
Okay. No, I think that's fair, actually. They're like, do you know what? You've got Techies, you've got Tinker. You guys want to play high ground? That's fine. That's fine. We're going to get fat. The Ogre should get one as well, honestly.
Yeah, actually, go for it.
Oh, trouble
they're
for Bommy.
not-
Oh, my God!
Oh!
Nutkin with the death and the deny. Beautiful. The yin and yang of Dotes.
What do you think the changes to Techies are going to be? Because they are hyping them up a lot.
So I think that they might be removing remote mines. That would be my guess. What else could it be? Like they're going to make the hero do something completely different, where the idea of invisible remote mines is just not a thing. That's it. That's it, baby. That's how you do against the Stinker. They did kill Jakiro.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Have more abilities which include the other techies, lads.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like kind of like Ice Climbers in Smash if you've ever played that game.
Sir Louis says +1 armor, calling it.
I'll be happy with it. I think when you look at the shard they gave Techies, it's kind of the way they want them to be. Is this team fighter with
so
massive stun.
I know they talk to the pros quite often when it comes to balancing the game, and I know that Aoi always said that the key to playing Techies well is to stay alive in the fights, not focus on planting big stacks of bombs, but being there to chuck them into the fight. If you look at max level remote mines, 600 damage in an AoE. That is no joke. Like, it's a 7-second silence and 600 damage. You can do 1,000, you can do 1,200 damage to someone. That is fucking potent.
What is happening here?
Vi is
I ran out
There
of
was like
mana.
a lot of like circling around each other, just dancing. Not really much
Radiant's
happening
middle
there.
like, if you turn Techies into a little waddly nuker,
Did you see what happened to Techies there?
no, what happened?
He almost died from the netherward by putting a mine down.
That would have been amazing.
Is under attack.
Like, Aoi said, like, what your job is to stay alive, stay on the edge of the fights, and be chucking as many bombs in as you can, because they do so much damage. And it's an 8-second cooldown for 600 damage. There's nothing else in the game that does that.
Yeah.
So, if you can, the longer you stay alive, the more damage. Like, it's
It's
crazy.
even more damage with the axe. The axe makes it do like a.
It's like 750 or 800 per bomb. That is insane.
Just yeet one in there with your suicide. It's crazy.
Like, a couple of bombs and a suicide is huge. 7 seconds of silence. Once their BKBs run down, that is nothing to be scoffed at. And I think low key,
Jakiro's going for the
they're
fight.
trying to turn him into a hero that has that nuke. Like, I think he might just be throwing bombs rather than being planting bombs. I think he might be more like a grenadier rather than an engineer.
That sounds cool.
Like, he's just there chucking
they
bombs
can, like,
from the back.
bounce off surfaces.
That would be cool. You know what? I would love to see his
ult.
ult.
In the tower, it just bounces
I would
back.
love to see his ult be like a rolling cartoon bomb. Like one of those black cartoon bombs that they used to use, which has like an X on it, and it rolls around, and it as it's rolling down the lane, if it hits someone, it blows up. That would be amazing.
Has been killed.
Or like the, what are they called?
They do like
the thing in
like,
Mario. What's the name of the big bullet in Mario?
Bullet Bill.
Bullet Bill. Like Bullet Bill. Send that down the lane. Off it goes.
They do like the directional casting spells for these new heroes.
Yeah.
Shouldn't they really love that little gimmick? So I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, look at the
Do you
brute
think-
shit where you put the fucking little web across the lane. I played Brood today very badly, but the fucking Hoodwink and Dawnbreaker just destroyed me. Like, everyone I went on, Dawnbreaker was fucking there, and Hoodwink's little coconuts with Maelstrom just destroys my lads. So it was just like, it was just over. I just couldn't do anything. was such a bad game.
So we got Midas Kid off from Ogre and Jakiro.
Yeah, they're going
Not-
5
and
Midases.
Legion. They're actually going for the 5.
We're gonna kill Madge here.
So Jakiro is
He's-
quite far.
Yeah,
No, Jakira's
this
pretty
is
close.
so deep.
Ogre's far. There's the jewel.
Very
and
nice,
rebuild.
very nice. Well, they are doing it right here. They're a Dire team. They're just fucking all up in your grill, baby.
This game could last fucking forever.
Yeah, no, this might never end. We could set a
Lucky-
new
see-
record in Dota 2.
Lads, I look forward to Tuesdays. You guys like, oh.
I look forward
it's a shame.
to quite a lot of Tuesdays, but sometimes
Radiant's bottom
I don't know how to describe
tower
it. You
is under
just
attack.
get this sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach 12 minutes into a game that it's either going to be a stomp and there's like not much to say,
Jekk, you got a rearm, brother.
and that's annoying. That's sad. But Jacobs is putting he's
Radiant's bottom tower
I thought he was doing well on Tinker, but he's looking at his network. He's
Tanking a
put
lot.
at Rubik and Trees level.
Also,
Yeah,
look how
he didn't last it well.
The 38 last is 12.5 minutes is a problem.
He was ahead in the laning phase though.
Yeah, but all
Pretty-
he's done is just rotate the top of
Yeah.
the bot over and over and just laser thing.
I don't know. I thought he was doing better than this. I'm genuinely quite surprised that he's this poor. I mean, this is where you would see a normal blink timing for Tinker. It's 12
Right,
minutes.
yeah. It's been poor. But
Well,
Jekk
Notch
is
is
not very good. So, you know, it is. what
Notch
it
is just being a nuisance top. This is one of the most annoying things in Dota at the moment to deal with. Is Triant just occasionally appearing from nowhere, meteor hammering a tower or wave, and then disappearing into nothingness again.
Yeah, we fucking had it the other day. It was a
Dire's
nightmare.
middle tower is under attack.
This is if
when
there's
they changed it to like I swear when he used to take damage he couldn't walk through the trees all the time. Now he just doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
You deal
well,
damage,
Hoodwink's
he's
the same,
fucked
isn't
up
it?
with the-
She can still just walk through trees even if she takes
Yeah,
damage.
but
Druid
that is
as well, right?
active.
Oh,
He doesn't-
Madge!
You know, he doesn't have all the
Are you
time.
serious?
Dire's middle
What a hook! Holy shit!
Walk through trees no matter
Dire's
what.
middle tower has fallen.
That was a fucking hook. Holy god.
Match is OP.
He is really, really good at this, and I think you have to understand the mind of the goon. Whatever level you're playing Pudge at, you've got to adapt your brain to that level to feel where they're going to walk. Where's the Midas count out for Jira? Has he got it flying out?
Pugner's got his. Lifestealer has his. Ogre is going for one. So they are going triple Midas.
It's it's quintuple.
Wait, who else is getting one?
Jakiro has his finished.
Yeah. Oh, Jakiro's got
You
a
just don't
minus!
listen to anything we say, do you?
No, I'm busy
No,
reading
he-
chat
so
and
many
being a
times.
professional. Apologies.
Doesn't read chat, doesn't listen to us. His own voice.
The only
is
person who
saying
does
things
not have
we say.
his Midas at this point in time is Ogre. And by God, he's closing in on it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gonna get there.
And Ogre game basically counts as 3 Midas, so that's 8 Midas or 7 Midas.
Oh, that's unlucky
Oh.
from Madge. This is, they want this tour.
Yep, they could get a hook here.
Oh
they
come
don't
on, you
hook up.
gotta see that.
He didn't
Nice
hook up.
lift.
Now he does.
Oh,
That's a
right.
hook. Oh, this is gonna turn
Oh,
nasty
my.
for them. Here comes the sun. Just
Give me the
what you did,
fleep!
Bomby.
Yeah, I got the fleep!
Why did Bomby B just abandon the kill? Bomby B, do something.
Treman, look out!
Bobby B is getting juked.
Jacob's not there. If he'd been
Go,
there,
Bomby B.
I feel like something good
Oh,
might have
come on.
happened. He's just
Yeah,
not there.
He's that shit.
Maybe he didn't feel safe without his blink.
Got me blink now, boys. Are we coming to the next one? Don't worry.
It's worrying that team that is going 5 Midases is winning early game fights.
Yeah, that's a problem.
It's when you look at their items, they are legitimately just fighting with Midases, and that's all they have. Just a bit of attack speed, and they're crushing it.
I don't know if you saw my Pugner game today. Maybe you were busy
I did
doing
not.
real life stuff. I finished the game. Hold on, let me see what I finished the game with. So we won. It was a big fat dub. It was 54 and 14. I went 11-0 and 30. And all I had was bots, Ether Lens, Dagon, and like 8 grand in gold. Just like I had all this money, and then I bought the Dagon at the end, just for fun. I got 1 kill with it. But I was literally we took all their buildings before I bought the Dagon. It was that hard a whooping. You
Just-
do
just
so much
bullying
damage.
people.
You do
Just
so
bullying
much damage
people.
as Pugna.
Yeah.
If you bump into the right goons.
I think this is an interesting tactic that Nutkin's doing, is that he walks under the outpost vision range to plant a mine. So Dire absolutely know there are mines in their jungle.
Yeah.
But will they remember in 5 minutes' time that there are mines in
No.
their jungle? That's
Also,
what Nutkin's
They're gonna get
counting on.
hooked into it. Oh, the lift ruined it. Jekk, you goon.
He's now standing still out of shame and letting himself die. I respect that.
So what, there are a couple of remote mines there, or three remote mines. It's not going anywhere.
Oh, it's a hasted match.
Well, Jake's at least here now, and the mines are giving a glimpse of vision every now and then.
What amazes me is they know they're there because there's
Here's
a
the hook.
sentry there, and they still fucking stood around.
Oh, he gets him!
The duel.
There's the jewel.
Oh,
With the
that's-
decrep! Matches the liver! Jakus, you must
High-fiving.
rearm and fucking cast your spells! Nutkin, no!
You gotta love that. Oh, there's a life stealer in a creep.
Well, this is one way to get rid of
Oh my
some
god,
mines.
Oh!
He's,
The rocket might
he's
do
lost
it!
control of his hero. There we go. He's figured it out.
Oh, the south.
Ah!
South.
Look at this little ice creep trying to find him.
You need the Tinker Ward up. It's
Yeah.
unnecessary evil. Even though it's not an evil. Okay, Ogre's Midas is here.
Radiant
They need to Tinkerwood even more because there is also a Tinker in the game.
Yeah, if there's ever a value time for a Tinker Ward, it is this game. But it still doesn't feel pleasant. Look at this, man. I hate this so much. At least he cancelled it himself on Notch. He was meteor hammering the tier 2 and gave up on it. It just doesn't feel like you can do anything about this though. This tree being here. The amount of heroes you need to send up there to kill him just makes it a not worth.
Yeah, it's fucking annoying. We spent a lot of time chasing this lad before. Oh, they
I
killed
think
the
Pugna is decent
Legion. I
because
think
he
they
keeps
hooked her.
vision, like, on him through.
This is actually a Bantz game. Well done, lads. He's
So-
using his spells.
5 minuses is now 100% up.
Okay, we
They
have a
all
Midas
have
on
them.
Ogre, Midas on Lifestealer, Midas on Jakiro, Midas on Legion, Midas on Pugna. Very, very
Dire's middle
swish.
tower is under attack.
Now let's just, and then we get to watch the red lines going up. It's gonna be very
Oh,
pleasant.
Jekk is dead.
Dire's top
Jekk is fully
Oh,
dead.
they're on Tinker. Has he got Blink Up? Yeah, he does.
Yeah. This is the issue they're going to have. They just suck. But having said that, Tree is pushing top. Oh! No trees to run into! Vi wants him. Nope, Vi has
guess wrong.
missed him. Uh-oh.
Found him again.
The suck keeps vision. Oh, this is...
Oh, well played, Vi!
Get the jewel!
And
And he's away.
away he goes.
Oh, no!
Jisky!
He needs a proc maybe? There we go, gets it.
The bomb.
Okay, well,
That's only
Armlet finished on Lifestealer.
4 bombers is not enough to kill an Orge.
Yeah, we haven't really seen much Techies impact yet. I'm not feeling like Dire is afraid to go anywhere.
Indeed.
But that's mostly because they've been just staying on top of Techies. It's actually quite, if you don't give him space to build up the stacks and the control, he can't do anything.
But Madge needs to stop doing this. He needs teammates to help him. He has setup, and now he's just fucked.
I don't think he's that much.
They should probably kill Jakira here or something.
Yes,
Yep.
Jakus!
Jake.
Madge is going to look for it here.
He's gonna find it, I believe.
Money's just
If he
sweet.
makes
I
this blind
believe.
hook, I'm calling it for VAC.
He doesn't have the...
Oh! If he had Ether Lens, that's a hit. A fine hit. By the way, Bommy B just bot chilling.
Look, he's got a Midas. He's the core now. Someone else can do pussy shit like buy wards.
That's the problem.
He knows what he wants to do.
That's the problem with the Midas. Makes everyone think they're a core. This glove denotes promotion.
Oh! The trip.
Oh, did you get a
did he get a
trip
triple?
Midas?
Sexy.
Yeah, he got triple.
There's
Hell
honestly
yeah.
nothing
All
better.
on the small cap creeps, so not really that bad.
Now he's coming up here.
Who cares about XP? It's
Why
all
would
about
you
the
go
moolah.
Midas 4 stuff? Come on,
I
man.
think
What's
we
the...
go on by here. This is pretty dangerous. The
Oh,
duel
shit.
into the...
Oh,
Oh, there's the duel, but can they stop this? That's
Oh!
a nice suicide. They've got the duel damage. Nothing dies. There's an eat on the life.
I believe this
Give a
Pugner
shit.
is just gonna
He's
kill.
just gonna eat.
Yep.
Oh my god. Run, Jake. Oh dear.
Okay, stop
Yep.
Ultra. That's a nice way to come out of the jungle. When you've got a fucking...
Oh
He's
my
actually pretty fat.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Yeah.
Yeah. He is thick.
They've got problems. Oh! Buh. Buh.
I don't know if those
It's only
They've-
4. It's only 4 and
Yeah,
actually
and
wouldn't have
they
done it.
the pre-ags level 1 bombs are
I think it's 5.
not much.
I can see 5 little timers in there.
It might finish off Stobby though.
I think it could also
It
get
could
this
finish
this
Storm.
Pugner if he walks over it, because he's a little lad. He's got 1200 health. I think it does it.
It'll be close. Oh, they could get by here. They
I don't
don't
think
know.
they see him.
They do not know. Okay, this is
Madge?
Madge,
Madge
right?
can't
Madge?
get through to him. There we go.
Oh, he doesn't need to get
Yeah,
through
he
to
has
him. He
the
just fucking
ability
hook
to
him.
get people to him. He doesn't need to walk around trees.
We need bombs. This is like
I think I
airy
catch more
fucking
men.
techies all
that's a
over again.
blink forward into now.
Madge can
Here comes
probably
Madge with
catch
the
him.
hook!
Oh, the
Gets
Jekk juke! Fucking
I
not
was
with
slow
the
with
meme
them,
hammer.
you see, it's gonna be pretty hard to juke that.
Just clobber him.
Now Jake's got, not Jake, fake Jake, Jessica is going Ags, so yeah, no supports.
Well, at least
Midas
Bomby
Ags.
B is getting force. You know,
Yeah, that'll help.
that's some
That'll help.
support gameplay.
What?
Oh, swing and a miss.
The overgrowth is more questionable than the hook.
That's
Oh,
what I was
did
swinging
you
and missing.
overgrow?
That was the
I thought-
bigger.
I thought
Swing and
you
a
were
miss.
missing the hook.
Who did they think
No.
they'd seen?
Lifestealer was nearby. I think he just fucked up the overgrowth is all.
Even then, he just presses
It was
rage
a
and he
long,
walks out. right?
long
It's like,
way away. Yeah.
Fall back to the bombs that have been carefully
Oh my God,
prepared by
Christ is
Nutkin.
below. Jesus.
Get those bombs up, Nutkin. Just standing there. Bombs! Bombs! Just doing now,
Here we
son.
go. Boom. What
Soul
is that?
ring
We've got,
bomb,
like,
soul
7
ring
there now?
bomb, soul ring bomb. Just over and
1,
over
2,
again.
3, 4,
That's six,
might be
I think.
8.
Is it? I can't select
It's no
them.
7. It's 7. Yeah, I can't have. I'm just looking at how many circles I
Yeah.
can see.
Well, people forget to use soul ring. You know, it happens if you don't play much Tetchers. The number one thing you look at on Techies is your mana bar. Your spells are expensive, low cooldown.
top tower is under attack.
He's put that next to a ward and sentry. Very
Well,
cool.
I don't know. I'm not. I guess are these just like for random vision mines?
Yeah, I
don't
think
know-
they
don't
must
know what
be.
they are for.
Notch
It
lead.
follows the
coming
slacks. Oh, dual bot.
This is good. They could get Jisky here. Oh, he
Oh
needs to do the
my
active
god,
stuff there.
Vi using his spells on Pudge cost them that kill on Jake.
Yeah.
But they get it anyway, the macro fire. Because Jake just walks back into it, I think.
bot. They're still looking for
well.
that.
Let's just juke the hell out of it.
Yeah. They still think he's in there.
Okay. Now Bomby B's coming in. There could be a hook here.
Oh!
Where's Stob and all this? He's a ways away. This is a good fight for Dire to keep trying, I think.
Oh,
Good overgrowth.
where's the hook?
He's
It's on
already
cooldown, I
used it.
think. Yeah.
Hey, right back here.
Oh no, he's walked into the meteor hammer. Okay. Should be fine. This is a bit messy though.
This is a
So I'm
messy game.
not a Pudge player. 16 flesh heap at this point in the game seems a lot.
I mean,
Yeah,
he is
it's
carry
probably-
Pudge. He doesn't even have a blink, so yeah, he's doing great.
I'd rate it.
I
I'd rate
would
it
be
1
very
and-
happy
1
if
and
I
a
had
half
16 fleet.
arrows out of 2.
1.5
BKB finish.
arrows out of 2?
Yeah, you know how on your on the
The
your
green
recent
arrows.
matches,
Oh.
you have like either 2 up green arrows or
Yeah,
1 or
yeah.
nothing or two be red or 1 red. 1.5 green for me.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they've smoked. They're looking for Jekk here. Oh, and he's away. Just rearm and blink again, brother.
Alright, where's Lifesteal? He's the hero that actually matters here. What's Stobby feel like doing?
Stob is
Go for
8-0-1, by the way.
Yeah, he's having a monster game. I don't entirely agree with this Deso. I can't say quite why I think it's wrong, but I just think the Satanic was more important. But he's going Satanic anyway, so it's going to work out.
I think it just helps them take buildings, maybe, when that time comes.
Yeah, it does.
Dire's bottom tower is under
I think I'm just a bit of a Deso hater at the moment.
Why is that?
So-
I like Deso. What's wrong with Deso?
I think I've seen a lot of games where people are buying Deso because they've bought Deso in the past rather than thinking about why they want a Deso. Like Stob has bought a Deso and is now going to farm his way to a Satanic. So what was the point of buying the Deso? He's not pushing with it. He's not taking Roche with it. He's just farming.
Right.
You know, there are better items. If you're not fighting with Deso, you've missed your point of buying it.
So,
I buy on Legion.
Nutkin made the mistake of showing himself there.
On Legion positive.
They have yet to do a hook into bombs combo.
And this is a dead man.
It's a
He's got
nice
BKB
old-
though.
Oh, nice
man.
overgrowth.
He would use the purge.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
dear.
know about that, brother.
Oh dear.
Oh, and now
then Nutkin
Nutkin is
comes in
also
for his death
fed.
as well.
Okay,
This is a mess.
this is a mess. Jusky looking for more. The bombs are there. Stobby might walk over them. Oh my
Oh.
god!
Toggle.
Rocket's
Has to
gonna
be a
get
toggle.
him. Oh, the bomb got him!
Get him!
If they back up here, they're gonna walk straight into a load of bombs. Notch is running over them. They're gonna chase him. Here we go. It's a double kill!
Yeah!
Yeah! Ogre trying to go in on Jekk. Jekk in big trouble. He's gonna suck the Orge off though. Where are you at, son?
The range of that.
And a
He's
zap.
going back in.
Bobby B. What?
He's going to be zapped. He's going to just get zapped and die.
Yes! Jekk,
What
you
was the
might.
plan there?
I don't know.
disappointing.
That was a fight.
The mines have finally had use. Well done, team.
And now the fear of God is going to be in them. Now they're going to be afraid of the Techies. That's where he comes into his prime. Not where his mines actually are, but where the enemy team thinks they're going to be now. They're going to spend the rest of the game screaming at each other. Watch out for mines. It's going to ruin their mental. And that is the only victory Techies can really look for.
Ashwin, apparently you were here. Zoe saying that for someone saying that their family was serfs.
Ooh, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure you shouldn't say that.
Oh, not absolutely clowning on these kids.
Dire's
Oh
First
man, that's
question
annoying.
specifically said don't tell anyone.
I didn't say who.
No, you didn't.
I don't think these two heroes can do Roche, I'm going to be honest. And I think they've just revealed they're possibly doing Roche by eating it, but maybe they can get through it? They're all going to chase Jake down bot, so they are actually going to get away with this Roche. Jake is going to serve a great
Yeah,
purpose by dying here.
Is actually very useful in the
Bold TP.
Hutch could die here with a couple
Notch
of
needs to fucking get in here and tank it.
They have no idea they're doing it.
They really don't.
Dire are scanning.
There is a
This is-
very fast Pugno
This
running
is the
in.
greatest Roche sneak of all time. Who would have thought these three heroes
I
would be the
know.
Roche takers?
Lads, they've got Tree, Rubik, and Pudge, so we got to
The
look
thing
out.
is, you would never think that would happen.
No, no.
That a Rubik and a Pudge would just sit in the pit for 45 seconds, slowly life-draining Roche down.
It's remarkable.
Rubik's almost got a fucking axe now, Jesus.
Yeah, he's farmed to sell. The virtue of surviving
They're
fights.
going back for the glimmer. Ogre is now going for a sight. This is good news.
Well, he's got his ags finished on the Yakiro.
What does the axe do?
Oh, it's
It
pure
makes it
damage.
longer and pure
No,
damage.
Pierces damage.
Pierces spell
Yeah.
immunity and pure. It's very
Yeah,
pog.
That's good.
Like, if you duel someone with that on, they're done. That's it. Oh, they killed Pugna. The Lifestealer has now jumped out. Match has been bashed. There's no
Magic
answer
try.
to this.
Aegis.
And now he's dueled. He does have Aegis.
They do have a couple of
Where
mats
is
nearby.
Tema?
They don't have a whole lot of lockdown.
Oh, the
Now
ice
they do.
path.
Oh, this
The
is a good
overgrowth is
fire.
only on Alex, but look at that pyre.
What's Tree just doing? Standing on the side. No one seems
What
to
is
care.
Jake
They're all
doing?
focused on everyone else. Jake just blinked in.
Jake is just standing still in these fights. You cannot be still on Tinker. He's a movement hero.
Yeah. I think it just becomes a bit overwhelming at times.
I do respect that a bit. You know,
Cutting down the
things happen
forest.
quite fast.
Cutting down the trees. They
They
know.
know he's there.
Oh.
Oh, he snuck
He's
away.
away. You know what would have been Pog there? A sentry.
Oh! No, you gotta keep going!
Bottom tower is under
Coward.
attack.
Fucking coward.
Absolute cowardice. This, by
Now
the way, is what I
Bommy
wanna-
is role playing as Tree
Radiant structures
by just going bloodlusting himself and clobbering buildings and not being
Bommy
with
has
his team. He's done alright.
not turned up to many fights.
No.
I haven't seen this lifestealer be not empowered, bloodlusted much because it's always on the ogre.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I will also say this is more what I want to see a Deso lifestealer doing: going into creeps, hunting people down, and pushing towers.
Radiant's bottom
This is
tower
more of that
fallen.
good shit.
Not back to his homeland.
Well, hey,
He's going for the refresher.
by the way, no dust on Jakiro,
first. I guess that's
There
not
is-
bad.
dust on Ogre.
I'm more worried about the lack of sentries on anyone. Can you?
Well, no one's
Oh!
support, mate.
True, very
How can you
true.
buy sentries if no one's supporting?
If she runs backwards, yeah!
There's the path. Oh, the Lifesteal was in a creep the whole time.
He was.
Yes,
Why didn't he help?
Is that the shrink ray? Is that Ags on Stinker?
it is Axon Stinker. I also,
Woo!
I do think if Nutkin had blown up those bombs at any point, he would have won that duel, right?
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe he
Or
didn't
was
realize you can.
Legion may have been BKB because she has to press the attack shard, so I didn't notice
maybe.
if she was or not.
And the Ag's damage on the bombs is so much.
It
I think
is- it
two
is
bombs.
Why?
I think
Vi.
3 bombs could probably kill.
Look at this
How do you
shit.
deny?
Oh, the
did
lifesteal is
Andy
leaving.
suck too much?
This is classic, lads. This
Vi
is
was
classic,
healing Alex
lads.
up. Vi was healing Alex up. Didn't keep track of his own health and died.
No!
That is
Are you
embarrassing.
serious?
That Vi, look in the chat. Vi denied.
Oh, the lasers!
Ray. There's the
Oh
hook on
my
Alex. Someone get
god!
Fucking laser is so broken. 320 pure damage, and with the shrink ray remove how much percent of the HP? 10% of the health?
I thought you could still detonate mines when you were jeweled. Maybe not. You can do it. When
Yeah,
you're
because the mines are a separate
You
entity.
can
so
do
if
it when you're
select them-
dead. I'm pretty sure you can do it when you're
always do.
jeweled.
You
but-
can always just select them and press them.
Scruffy Fox has turned up, by the way, and turned into a bit of a dick. So shout out to Scruffy.
Shout out.
I've noticed that several of the messages that Scruffy's posted lately, fucking, just been a bit mean.
Yeah, this channel's
Okay.
become a bit too nice recently. We need some.
Yeah, we need some shitheads. I don't remember Scruffy being a dick previously. Scruffy was always a dick. It's because, fits with the
It was a long time
the
ago. To
theme
be
of
fair,
the
my
channel.
memories of those days are very vague.
I think Punch should get a blink, in all honesty, next. I think. That would
Yeah,
be
I
good.
agree. He's got all the items he needs to be a monster in team fights, so now he needs to actually get into them.
Yeah. You get on there and eat Wife Stealer, and it's good.
I think it's also that
Swallow
if you have to
words.
walk in, you're kind of walking past Wife Stealer,
Yeah.
and that's a miserable experience.
That
If you're just fighting him, he's gonna win. This lad is a monster. So you want to get past him onto the Pugners and the Jakiras of this world.
Notch is just able to keep doing this because nobody is purchasing sentries. Alex has them, but I don't want to waste a sentry.
Got to save him for the bombers.
That's
I think
the
you do
thing,
just-
They do actually
do
need
just
them
get
for
gem.
bombers.
You do just get gem.
Who
at
do you
this
put it
point.
on? Probably
Ogre.
Lifestealer, right? Wouldn't put
I
it
don't
on
think most of there is slots, unless he's willing to get rid of Midas. And to be honest, I would
No.
not be willing to get rid of Midas.
No.
I don't think these lads would notice bombs if they fucking walked on top of them when they saw them, to be honest. It's a dangerous game having a gem with the goons.
So
feels like
apparently,
it's
when you're dueled,
there
you
go.
can detonate mines, but it has to be individual mines. not
you can
you.
just
You
select
can't use focus detonate.
Yeah, that's what we mean.
Yeah.
You can
so
always.
You can just
You
select
literally
them
drag over them
and
press
press
Q.
detonate.
Yeah. It won't, you have to have what? If you never dragged over your mines and
Yeah, all the time.
So what?
I mean,
So
I
you-
normally,
people
I
in
normally
chat
just
have-
use detonate. But...
People in chat have never not used focus
It's not.
detonation.
It's
I
not
think.
one by one. You just drag over.
Yeah, yeah.
So who? I mean, Lifesteal is going to push faster than fucking Madge is. So this
He's just outrange these bombs.
space race.
Ooh.
Oh, bombers!
He saw him.
Oh my god, that
Oh.
other sentry is also just outrange.
Oh no!
What?
Disaster.
That was
Disaster.
a gift. A gift on a plate. An SP.
Dyer's
And now they've almost lost to tier 3 for Dark.
Yeah. What's happened?
What is that?
They're
going
actually
on?
not pushing for shit. Oh, they do get a dual win on Rubik.
Oh my god, fucking brilliant.
Oh my god! Jake's dead!
How did Jake die?
Dyer's top
I think he like rearmed or something and got zapped by Pug and Award, and then he just got gone.
Dyer's top barracks are under attack.
Okay, they're gonna get the
Oh.
buildings here. There are no mines to save them. Sure, he did manage to get the tier 3 top.
This is so bad.
Radiant's bottom tower
Why are they, where are they going?
Oh,
Don't give
punch
up.
ball
What?
back, lads. Punch ball
that's-
back.
Lads, there's no mines. And you're like, gotta get back.
They have the greatest pushing team down bot you've ever seen. Pugner and Deso Lifestealer, and they flee.
These stacks
Tinker's
from
dead.
Larkin are feeble.
There's another stack mids. I think there's only 4 there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't gonna cut it. Don't know what's been going on here in Nutkin land, but sure hasn't been effective.
Well,
Just
he
put
gets a
that
bit
one
of-
off to the side.
Bit of time to build some up now.
Yeah.
Radiant's middle
So,
tower
I'll be
is
honest with
under
you,
attack.
he should be getting a 4-staff. Because there is no pogger play in Dotes than 4-staff the enemy onto a fucking shitload of bombs.
Is under attack.
But then again, he does have Pudge, who could stand on a stack of bombs and hook lads onto them, but they haven't used that once.
Yeah, I don't think it's very single.
They're gonna go get Roche. They're gonna see it's not up, and then they're gonna farm the jungle, and it's gonna give time for Nutkin.
Ogre now going bots. Kiro is going refresh. Despite it not doubling the damage.
I blame Ted for this because you're a refresher to Kiro player, and it
How dare
doesn't
you?
work.
I did it
doesn't
one
work.
time.
Radiant's top tower is
Yeah,
it
but they
was
see it on
pog.
stream.
It
Monkey
was
see,
so
monkey do.
pog.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything.
It does. You put 2 macro
No,
players
because-
down, not on top of each other, slightly
you
to the
will-
left
you-
and right of each other.
Okay, we'll see. I'm gonna wait for Alex to just dump them
like
straight
a
down on top of
huge
each other
AoE.
every fight.
Like it's like the fucking whole screen is fire.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Like if you have a fight, let's say, look right here, right? You got macro power on the left, macro power on the right. They cannot dodge it. They have to walk back and forward in it. Dunzo. And if you cast it in the Roche bit, it kills Roche.
That's true. I will concede that in Roche it is pretty sick. But I do expect Alex to just place them on top of each other because he doesn't know how the interaction works. And because it does make some, like, when you're doing it, you'd think, oh yeah, 2 fires, 2 fuegos on top of each other is double the damage.
That was my first thought.
But sadly, all it does is refresh the duration of the debuff they have on them, so it does not count.
It
But
is
they should
fun.
have it. They should make it count. Is the truth? It should do double the fuego, but
I
That's
don't
not
know.
how
I
they
feel
work.
like if you're on fire, adding more fire isn't going to make you more on
Alright,
fire.
well, let me tell you something then. Hold on. You're on fire,
Yeah.
right? And now I put a second fire under you.
yeah, you light a second
Do you
fire on
think
one
you
arm.
get hotter?
If I'm very on fire, like there's fire all around me.
Right.
Like it's not like there's any patches in the macro fire.
Yeah, but
there's a lot of fire.
what it's implying is that the fire from Macropire is as hot as it's possible to get. So if I'm standing on top of a single sun,
No, I'm just
2 suns? Well, that's just the same as 1
No.
sun, isn't it?
Well, maybe.
Oh, the hook!
He's gonna save him?
That's large.
Oh my god!
Oh, the anti-suck though. That's gonna save him.
Madge is
Where's the
going in.
Lifestealer?
He's big.
Oh, Lux is in though. Lux is gonna kill him.
Oh shit! Big big meme hammer! They get 2, but Stobby very large.
Stobby's gonna just kill everything here. Look at this. And the Fuego destroyed Jekk as well. He's just wandering around in the macropire.
Oh.
Back to Roche they go.
Yeah. They can't kill Stob. He is enormous.
I do love Stob's strategy in these fights. Is he doesn't use his team ever with the infest. He doesn't like infest bomb with Elsie. He just gets in a creep and just innocuously wanders in somewhere.
I think
and
it's
then
a
pops
great
out.
idea. Everyone's expecting you to burst out of the Lifestealer. Instead, you're in a fucking kobold taskmaster.
Or a
running
little
in the
lane
back.
creep just wandering up to fucking Rubik. And you're never going to notice that. You're just going to see a lane creep and then suddenly you're dead.
Eat that shard, Stob. I'm sure it's good. Gives him open wounds. That's a rollback. I love the way they remove a spell and then they're like, do you know what? Let's fucking put it on the shard.
Yeah. Yeah, they did that basically everything. Every removed spell. They did it. They put it on like Doom. The level death is
Right.
something to do with one of his shards.
I hope Nutkin's getting some bombs ready.
Tusk's
3.
Frozen Sigil used to be on it. I think they removed it. because
What has he
no
been
one fucking
doing?
likes Frozen Sigil.
Alright, when the cooldown is up and his Soul Ring is available, I'm still not sure what Nutkin is doing. He's not planting the bombs he needs to be planting. Plant a shitload of bombs, put the mine sign down, hook a lad onto bombs, profit. Like, it's not that difficult.
So the Midases, if you look at net worth, you can see the effect of the Midases. 4 of Radiant's heroes are the bottom 4
Yeah.
net worth.
No,
And
Midas.
honestly, Alex and Bommy B are going to catch up with this pudge pretty soon as well. We might have, for the first time I've maybe ever seen it, 5 Dire heroes ahead of 5 Radiant heroes on net worth. If this game goes long enough, which,
Yeah. I
if
think it probably
Techies and
will.
Tinker get their act together,
Oh, unlucky. These are some pitiful bomb stacks.
Yeah, trees.
Ogre of 1, Rage down on lifestealing.
They're going in. Okay.
He's
that has not
inside
worked.
Orge.
What the
Bombs!
fuck is happening?
They get the ogre.
Stobby, where are you going? Just click something.
The Ghost Scepter!
Just might be
Oh,
out of
no.
trouble. There's the
They get Jusky. Oh, they're gonna get mad.
nice path.
Oh, but the
Nice
lasers are
hook.
going to ruin this lifestealer now. Oh, but it
Fine.
times out on him!
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Get him!
Doing
Get him!
Stop!
Stop!
He's
He's...
got Aegis.
Yes, but still, this is madness.
Laser? Why is he not being lasered?
Because he's stunned. Right, quick
He's not
lift.
gonna have rage up, is he?
4, 3.
Or he couldn't just.
They
get
don't have
away.
lift up. Oh, did he have lift up?
Top barracks.
No, he didn't. It was
He
it
didn't.
was
It must
5
have just
seconds.
come up now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that is a big bollocks play, though. You have to respect that.
No, I don't respect it.
Top barracks. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Spam is starting to get a bit annoying for Stobby now. He can just as Tanic and hit a few creeps though.
Oh, he got his Jackie
Alex.
out.
Alex.
Stop
So
there,
they have
yeah.
they've survived.
Get the fucking
God.
shard and get
Right.
March down, baby.
Is that the shard? Oh, yeah, another class.
Oh,
Yeah,
Another
another
they
one.
lost a
shard.
building top
Shard.
as well. They lost a ranged racks top.
Oh, I didn't notice that. You're right. So Radiant have actually done really, given that they had 2 diebacks there,
Mm-hmm.
they've held that really well.
Stobby just running in circles there for a second.
He's done it a few times, a bit confused about what he wants to do, but he arrives at his decision eventually. Or he's just lagging out because of his ping his dog shit.
Yeah, so just for anyone that doesn't know, Stobby's playing from South Africa on about 300 ping.
Yeah, it does.
It's the right
pretty
time
unfortunate
zone.
sometimes.
His brain is fine. The ping is the problem.
Maybe that's why he's not relying on his teammates to jump in, because if they jump in and start a duel, it's going to be like a minute until his ping
Yeah.
catches up. So the creep is safer.
I've been disappointed with Nutkin's bombings, I must say. Not enough bombs. I want to stack so that you can kill them all when they run over it. Like you just
Yeah,
got
he's sort
to.
of he's getting the
bottom in
kills on like
twos and fews. It's not enough.
he's getting the kills on like the retreat when they're low.
Right.
He's not really a threat when they're on the way in.
Like there should just be a big stack of bombs right here. Pudge stands there. Someone walks up. Hook. Blom. Blah blam blom. Kabloom. But that's not happening. I mean, 4 bombs ain't gonna cut it, brother.
So Hex done on Bomby B.
Mm-hmm.
Lifestealer going AC.
He might decide to fight with his team now.
Whoa.
That's a lot of damage.
Whoa.
So Legion Commander has got the Ags, and
Okay.
I'm of the opinion that Legion Ags is the most dogshit thing in the game. Because I'm a team gamer.
So
Whereas
what about
I know that
Sand King Shard? Just saying.
True, Sankey Shard is definitely up there, but I do think this Legion Eggs, your team has been spent 47 minutes conditioning themselves to help you in duel,
Right.
and now you're gonna
Hello?
ask them to rethink that
That's
again.
a big hook.
That's
What's
him
Stop
dead.
doing?
There's a big fucking
Good
ult
overgrowth
from
as well.
tree.
It's not got
Oh,
refresher.
he's just flicking the tower. They don't give a shit about helping Jesky. That's a
They're
nice
all
fire,
standing
though.
in the macro pyre.
Hello?
They are all standing in the macro pyre. Some of them are even walking back into it. Vi goes down. It's Stob versus Madge.
Oh, and he's gonna. Jekk has no mana. He can't help out.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay,
nut,
you
can
can
you goon? Oh, this ice path.
Jekk needs to get some
Well, that's a
lasers
good-
down. Where are they?
That's a good laser.
Any lift?
Second?
God, Jack, you were so slow with the
no.
lift, buddy.
No,
Ah,
finish
the
off
escape.
the Rex, please. No.
The escape.
Oh my
Jack.
god, he's just gonna kill
Jekk,
Jack.
are you a
Mate, I
lunatic?
told you, Jack is terrible.
How are you abandoning the Rex like that?
I don't understand. He was staring at Lifestealer eating his pudge, and he's just not lifting him. He's just not lifting him. I'm going to the toilet.
To be fair though, in that fight, the Legion Eggs paid off good because he actually just ditched his team and his team didn't give a fuck what he was doing. Can go die by himself for all they care.
I don't even know what happened there.
So
The Legion
Hooks-
blinked in and they all went for the tower, but they didn't even get the rack. So what was the point of it all?
well, Legion has Ags, he can't help her anymore. Legion's just gonna do what she does
You
in the
can.
fight. No, you
50%
can't.
Damage.
Fuck off. Doesn't matter. If he'd finished that melee racks off,
Also,
you'd be
there were
praising
3
this
other heroes
genius.
standing around that weren't jeweled.
True.
They were just clicking.
They could have helped with that, but they did. I mean, that's what, another 3 buybacks they got out of them.
I don't understand how this game's taking so long. It's not because Techies is mining, because he's not. This
It's
game
not because
just
Tinker
taking
is
so
pushing
long.
out waves, because he's not.
it's just not. No one can finish it. Match is kind of stuck out here. There could definitely be an attempt by Stop.
I think I know Madge is a very good Pudge player. I think the Strength Blink is not as good as the E-Blade is right now for Pudge. But that's only because I've seen Munt on he basically buys E-Blade 2nd or 3rd item every single game, and it's astonishing how much damage it does.
What?
E-Blade Pudge.
Oh,
Because
it's
he's going Strength Blink, and I think he should go E-Blade right now.
I agree.
Oh my god.
It's not Vi for once. It's a new culprit.
Just ban them all. I'm getting first game syndrome at the moment.
So
the
what,
person in
what
chat who
happened
said, if you've been winning duels, I see the value in Legion Eggs because it basically guarantees you'll keep winning them. The problem with that is that implies that he wins the duels by himself. That is the Legion that is doing the damage that wins these duels. When it isn't, it's been this Pugner for the most part who's putting in the damage to
Muffled
duels.
dog
That's why I
just
don't like this
resubbed for
Legion
1
Eggs.
month.
But
Yeah.
you know, it is a much longer lockdown. It will ruin this Pudge when he BKBs and goes in, things like that. So there's some value to it. I just don't like it.
The reduction of the cooldown by 20 seconds is actually pretty insane.
I've played with Pelephant Legion Commander who goes refresher 2nd item, just to goes around the map.
Against the
On who?
refresher. And
on Legion Commander.
It seemed more like a kind of like we're owning so hard that we can just.
It is a we're owning so hard thing, but it does mean your duel is constantly up. You can just keep fighting.
Yeah, Tinker is an intense hero to play. Like, he didn't even have Soul Ring on this hero, which I think is a mistake. But the whole point is you're meant to go like Laser Rocket. So you're meant to do like Soul Ring, Laser Rocket, refresh, rearm. Soul Ring, Laser Rocket, rearm. Soul Ring, Laser Rocket, rearm. Like, it's... And you're meant to be blinking between each one, which is why you see so many people scripting on Tinker. And we did see a guy that I think was either scripting or I don't know, because he was shivering every time he blinked regardless. So either he's just going and mashing the same set of keys, or he has some macro single button where he just, whenever he blinks, he pushes that button and it casts all his spells. Because I'm not kidding, this was in one of the games I did with Lewis. He was just blinking like in the trees and it was shivering, which you wouldn't do. There's no reason to do that. Like, it makes no sense. Why would you do that? You're just revealing where you are. So it was just like he cast every single spell every time. But then sometimes he wouldn't. So it was like, what is this? Like, it was really weird. It was really, really weird. And I couldn't decide whether he was just smurfing or scripting or if he just was bonkers. It was, you know, most of those Dav games, it's like that.
So someone in chat asks, are you allowed to macro key
No,
bindings
no,
in
no,
Dota 2?
no, no, no.
And the answer is
This
no.
is not World of Warcraft.
Wait, can you do it in WoW?
Yeah, that's a big thing. Macro and all your stuff.
Seriously?
To have the highest possible DPS. Like
But that's okay?
Yeah, I mean it's a built-in thing to the game.
I think they have a lot more spells in WoW though.
How many spells do they have?
Their
I mean,
hotbars are
like
like
high
the
level.
entire bottom half of their screen sometimes is spells and actives and items that they're casting in PvP matches.
I mean, to be fair, you don't have to like there's
No,
like
of course
a
not.
most efficient rotation of your spells, which will deal the best possible damage.
Jesus Christ, Dobby attacks fast. Also, he's got an AC and a Skadi now.
Yeah, he's unbelievably fat, and I think this ogre. Oh, he only took 25 strength, not the attack speed. But with the Bloodlust, he will.
Oh!
Oh,
See, why wasn't that more bombs? That would have been fine.
Regen it. What? Bommy B's just gone in.
oh!
Where is the team?
There's the duel. With the...
Look, they're all hitting him. They're all hitting him.
Look, they're doing 50% damage. Like it's worth it. It's worth it.
The macropies are good though.
The macroplies weathering it. They dip it.
Oh my! They've killed Ogre.
What is happening in this fight? Please rage storm. Okay,
He's just
fine.
silent all the time. Oh
He
my
just
god.
fucking satanic through it all.
That was the most confusing fight I've ever seen, but at the end of it, Stob is just too large.
So, fascinatingly, I don't know if it's because we had the DCs, but did none of them have buyback?
They used 3 buybacks last fight,
Okay.
and I think the only person who hasn't bought back yet is Jekk, so I think
So,
it is.
do you know what? If Nutkin hadn't spent time doing God knows what, if he'd put more bombs, like even 3 more bombs, that might have been a hold. I don't know what he was doing with his time, brother. I don't know.
He did in that final fight get damage on 5 heroes with a bomb stack.
Yeah, but the point
And
is he
kill
could
none
have
of them.
killed
Killed
5
none of
heroes.
them. Yeah.
Like, he just had 4 or 5 bombs and like, that'll do. Like, that's your whole thing. You fucking put a stack of bombs they're not expecting and you wipe them out. Just didn't do it. It was bizarre. Shout out to Radiant for going for the most obnoxious draft imaginable.
Yeah.
But
You gotta respect trying it, you know?
I think Jekk Rubik was a mistake.
I want to give Jekk a diss on for playing Rubik.
Just
for not
didn't
actually
fit
committing
at
to
all.
this.
Yeah, you've got to play something like awful, like Veno or.
Yeah, Veno.
Naga Siren.
Naga, yeah. I mean, honestly,
Oh,
Veno with a blink just poisoning them all would have been great, but.
But I don't want to hand out any LVPs or anything like to anyone else. You know, they came in with a hand to play, and God bless
I
them,
don't
they
want
played
to
it.
give any MVPs either.
No.
Just
I
everyone
would say 19, 1,
zero.
and 9 is fairly impressive, but I could see an on for Stobby, basically, is what I'm saying.
It's up to you.
Yeah, I can on stop.
Yeah, 19-1 and 9. You have to give it a little on.
It felt like Stob did great, but it felt more like Stob was doing well because everyone was just terrible.
Yeah, he didn't have to
Terrible
do
on
anything.
terrible heroes.
Like, he didn't have to do anything. He was just farming, and at no point did the Radiant team really do anything. They all just fucking left Stob to farm, and it was 4v4 because there's a Techies in the game, and Tree was off doing tree things. It was bizarre. It was bizarre. Strange game, but a fun one. Ashwin, get in channel.
No, we're not in block. Alfredo, Hellboy, Emu. Dear me. So you know that game I was telling you about yesterday, Ted?
Which one, mate?
The Yogs. I sent you a message on Discord.
Yes. No, you got me the thing. Yeah.
Sips was telling me about it. Lewis built Dagon on Doom.
Doom Dagon.
Yeah.
Well, we're casting this. That's tomorrow sorted.
I think it was like a really long game too. It was a
God.
beefy-
How long?
I think it was over 60 minutes. Something.
Like over an hour?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh Lord. Alright. I mean, the thing is, we are way ahead. Like, we've recorded all the way up. We could do a video a week till late March, and we'd still have some. So we're kind of thinking, like, do we want to keep recording more on what is essentially going to be the old patch? So, but I also think most people don't watch it because they're like, oh, well, this isn't the current patch. People are watching it because it's just fun games. And, you know, people fucking love seeing Lewis in a vid. So I think it's like, we're just recording them. But at the moment, we were doing 2 a day, which is why we're so far ahead. Not 2 a day, but 2 every time, you know.
How are you doing? Do you release it? Is it just one a week? Really?
Yeah. We're doing one on, I think it's on a Monday it goes out. So I think we were saying, look, if we get too far ahead of ourselves, because it's all like when you're regularly recording like once a week, people get used to that schedule, and you want to maintain that schedule because that's how you build an audience. You know, everybody knows Triforce comes out on a Wednesday. Everybody knows the in-house the Scrubcast is on a Monday. So you want to be there. And let's say I'm sick one week and we can't do one. If we only do one a week, as 1 week ahead, you have 1 week off where you're busy. I'm away. I'm sick. Lewis is away. He's working. We can't do it. You know, there's a fucking power cut. Then all of a sudden you've lost a week. So you always want to have spares. We've got like spare Triforces. We've got like spare Scrubcasts. And you release them on a sort of staggered thing. But at the same time, because Dota changes with the patch, you don't want to sort of fucking be too far ahead of yourself. And you say Joe doesn't have time to edit more than one Scrubcast a week, but I think he's done them all. Because he fucking loves it. Like, this is the thing. Joe loves Dota. He loves the Scrubcasts. Like, he's put so much into editing them. You can tell that this is, like, his thing. Like, he's like, finally. Because Joe loves Dota. And I mean,
every night.
Yeah. So, for him, editing Dota is, like, fantastic. I don't have to edit some game I don't play and don't care about. I can edit Dota. And he knows of his, like, he knows what he wants him to look like. And he's fantastic at it. I love Joe. He's just a top fucking lad. And so handsome. Like, for real. I'm just in awe when I hang out with Joe. I'm like, God, you're so fucking good looking. He's like really tall, really dishy, great smile, great hair, rides to work on a one-wheeled skateboard. I was like, what can this lad not do? Makes me sick to my stomach.
How dare he?
We've got Dave Yognot. Tell me these teams aren't balanced.
These teams are balanced.
They are not balanced.
Let's see who's not balanced.
You know what? The people put so much weight on Hellboy being amazing enough to carry the lads. You've got Dave on your team. I don't see a Dave on the other team. But you just banned 2 heroes, and what does Dave do?
He plays the third one that he's been concocting up this week.
Oh, now what was it? He did tell me. Fuck, I can't remember which hero David had been playing.
Don't reveal it. There might be streams.
All right, yeah, no, fair.
I know, of course, you can't remember anyway, but...
Stobby says Dav is legit getting better. Still has issues, but you can see the improvement. No. False.
Is he not? I mean, he's like Harold. You must be getting a little bit.
No. The only way that he looked better was when Joe was literally playing for him by saying, do this, do that. Buy this, kill that guy, use this. Like, if you take Joe out of the equation, Dav is worse than ever. None of it sunk in. Did you not see the Viper against Zeus mid that I watched? That was the one that went out on Monday. I absolutely lost my mind in that game. Imagine you're Viper. You're on your high ground next to your tier 1 mid. Zeus is about 3 feet away. You have all your spells. You have full health and mana. Zeus is right fucking there.
Yeah.
And you do nothing. You don't click him once. That really pissed me off. Because Viper is one of Dav's most played heroes. For him not to see this is a kill, I just couldn't believe it. I just could not believe it. I was like, in what level of Dota is that a thing? That the Viper sees the Zeus within touching distance and just thinks, best not. Like, there's no level of Dota where that's the case. So I lost my mind temporarily. I think they cut quite a bit of it. I was just off on one. I think I said in the recording, Joe, you're going to have to trim this.
So you do it on the same days as Triforce, right?
Yeah, we do Triforce, and then because we're both there, we just do a couple.
A busy morning.
That's why I don't stream on Thursdays. Because it's like 10 till 11 we're doing Triforce, then I'll do 2 Dota games, which takes like 2 and a bit hours because we, got it all fucking set up and downloaded and all that. And then my voice is shot to bits. It's like Triforce is just all talking, and the fucking Scrubcast is just all shouting. So I'm like, God, I could stream, but I have to be somewhere I don't speak. A third picture of Pyrion. Look at this.
Oh wow. Oh, that's Johnny Sins? Could see him anywhere. You don't know who Johnny Sins is? Bro?
No, mate.
Like probably one of the biggest male porn stars in the industry.
10
mate.
seconds remaining.
Oh, you cunt!
Happy
At least I think it's
anniversary.
What are you doing?
5 seconds
Oh,
remaining.
I'm so. What the
You. I mean.
is that
Oh,
shit?
Alexander Skog Biscuit just resubbed for
Johnny
10 months.
Sins.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
Let's have a look.
5-man Midas for the win.
Thanks for the sub. Johnny Sins, known professionally as Johnny Sins, is an American pornographic actor, director, and YouTuber, known for his shaved head and muscular physique.
Radiant team
that's like you. You're
He-
much physique.
He is consistently among the most popular pornography searches.
Can't believe you've never seen. He's like in everything.
Wow, he's won a lot
He's
of
like the
AVN
fucking
awards.
Matt Damon of porn.
He's won a lot of AVN awards, including these are his nominated works: Fuck Club,
10 seconds.
Cheerleaders, Johnny Sins, Cheerleaders, Cum Spoiled
5
Sluts,
seconds remaining.
Big Butts Like It Big 6, Johnny Sins. Introducing the Russo twins. Brazzers presents The Parodies 2, Bridesmaids, Sins Life Part 2, Young and Beautiful 3, Sins Life Sex Tour, Big Tits at Work 17, My Dad's Hot Girlfriend 17, Doctor's Orders, Let's Play Doctor, I Have a
What's wrong with
Wife.
1 through 16?
Wait, this is a good one. I Have a Wife 36. The 36th edition. And Natural Beauties too, of course.
You gotta crack one of those on.
Fucking definitely. I Have a Wife 36.
After
I Have a
so
Wife.
good about 36, they were like, this
This is the one.
award-worthy.
We've nailed it. I mean, that's like
Season
that's
season
like
20 through 32 of I Have a Wife was just poor.
Oh yeah,
But it really started coming back into form.
it's like the
around the
NCIS of
season
porn.
36.
They've got all offshoots of I Have a Wife. I have a wife Miami. I have a wife Las Vegas.
Team pick.
Wow. Opening with the
Guardian Wisp.
With all these more out
I'm just
there
gonna
support
Google
picks-
I Have a Wife.
Oh my god. Make sure your sound is off.
Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh, it's only returning the.
5 seconds.
Oh, this is on
remaining.
IMDb. Wow.
It's shown in cinemas.
Sorry, this is the movie DB, starring Madison Ivy, Rachel Rocks. There's 3 X's. Tegan Summers, Luna Star, Cleo Valentine, and Johnny Sins. And of course, Bill Bailey. That's the guy's
Bill
name.
Bailey.
Bill Bailey. Marco Banderas and Levi Cash. Tell me Marco Banderas is related to Antonio Banderas. I'm just going to Google that.
Tell me Bill Bailey's related to Bill Bailey.
He's sadly not. Oh, his spouse is Brianna Bounce. I know her. She got a big ass.
You not heard of any of those other names from that?
No.
Really? They're like they're genuinely like some of the most famous.
Too mainstream.
You're too busy watching your fucking 80s porn, mate.
Mate,
Get with the program.
the 90s was where it was at. They looked like they were enjoying themselves.
Radiant team ban.
Nowadays, it's too toxic.
Too toxic.
They're too mean to each other. Spitting on each other and shit. Fuck off. What's happening?
What have you been watching? I didn't see that.
Rachel Riley or
10 seconds.
what's that other Riley? I always get Rachel
Rachel
Riley
Riley,
and the
what, the
porn star.
countdown person?
Yeah, but I
Rachel
always,
Riley, yes.
I always get Rachel Riley and that other Riley. Regan Riley or something. Confused.
Riley Reid, isn't it?
Riley Reid. Riley Reid and
Reid,
Rachel
that's
Riley. That would be an
Rachel
interesting
Riley.
crossover. Actually, I would definitely watch Riley Reid presenting Countdown and Rachel Riley in porn. I would watch both of them.
Riley me trying to do the fucking maths bits. Just like,
You know, like it's like wife swap or family swap, a job swap with Rachel
swap.
Riley and Riley.
I
Reid.
have a wife! 36.
Team ban.
That's my new Steam name. I'm going to change that now.
Oh my god.
we're gonna search it up. God damn, this is a masterpiece.
It's the best movie I've ever seen.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
DD Megadoodoo, you served us well. But your time has come.
God.
Radiant team pick.
Oh, you cunt!
Happy anniversary.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so. What the fuck is that shit?
Agent
TY
underscore
for sub.
pavement just resubbed for 1 month.
All these
I
lads in chat pretending they don't know these names.
I see you.
Seconds remaining.
I see you. Acting like you're already better.
Dire team
I'm too busy plowing pussy every night, mate. Fucking. Hoodwink IO Ogre. So Grumpy Nerd plays Hoodwink. That is his hero.
Who's
Well-
the IO though?
Well, this is the question. And also, one of these 3 heroes is a core.
10 seconds
Now, I've only seen
remaining.
Grumpy Nerd play Hoodwink as a 4. And he, to be fair to him, does a
5
decent job.
seconds remaining.
So I'm kind of intrigued. It might be, what if it's a secret carry IO or a Morge? Mid-Orge.
I'm excited for the mid Orge. I think IO carry. It was terrifying at one point. It's distinctly subpar nowadays.
Emu IO carry is Alex's call.
I mean, if he's been practicing it, maybe he's got something special to whip out.
Dire
But
team pick.
they just kept increasing the cost of the helm to the point that it's no longer as value, and then your items are just jank. They're jank as hell.
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker to give them a bit of global
10
coverage to
seconds
help with the IO.
Super makes a good point. Can we take a moment to understand something? The lads beat a Pudge. But, Soup, as I've said before, in the hands of some pubby team we bump into, Pudge is an unkillable machine. In the hands of the lads, it's an L. Every time. Every
I
time.
don't know. I think Dave
Radiant
Pudge is
team
one
pick.
game.
Queen of.
Well, Dave Pudge is an exception. He's an anomaly. You never know what
Oh,
Dave
you
Pudge
don't
is
have a
going to
Dave
produce.
Pudge count?
I can do Dave Pudge count if we want to.
He's
if we
not
wanna
playing
invest.
Pudge, is he?
Well, we don't know yet. He might be.
Oh my god.
He's
Dave Pudge
he's
is
available to
classic.
play
If
Pudge.
they don't have
Oh
Dave
my
Pudge,
God.
I would be shocked.
I mean, it's got to be Dave Witch Doctor. I'll be honest with you. There's no way it's not.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, I don't know. He's whipped it out in the past, the Dave Pudge.
Well, here's the thing, Drask. You say Madge was a very good Pudge, but, he did some questionable things in that game. Number one, looking to hook an enemy when none of his team were near him, says to me, not a good Pudge. So very well doing well up to a point, and catching the Jakiro and some lads. But if you don't win the game, and you were the carry, I would say, not good.
Facts.
That's an Action Dan axe. Axe and Dan. Go together like
That was terrible.
peas and ham.
Any papers, pleasey, for Arteezy?
Oh, that was the greatest question of the entire thing, to be honest.
What's
10
that?
seconds
Along with
remaining.
Papers, please, for
Oh, yeah,
Arteezy
that was
from
really good.
University
That
Challenge.
was
Hideo
really
Kojima.
5
Was
seconds
one of my
remaining.
favorites.
I was so close
Radiant's
when I
team
said
ban.
briefcase man.
Yeah. Well, I think you hadn't realised that it was still the same.
Oh, yeah, I
round.
know, I hadn't.
You were horrendously lost. I think you had too much to drink.
I
something.
had.
The best moments were when we just recruited your daughter to answer Minecraft questions for
Yeah.
us. We didn't want to show our terrible
10
lack of
seconds
knowledge on
remaining.
stream, so we just cheated.
I thought Miles would be able to get it.
I'll be honest with you.
Five
If you did a Minecraft quiz, I think she'd fucking nail it. She is
Probably,
all
yeah.
over that game.
I reckon there are quite a few lads in this Discord actually that could nail a Minecraft.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I know Minecraft fairly well, but there are a lot of lads who like boot up, and like 15 minutes in, they've got like fucking everything set up, ready to.
Ugh.
Dire team ban.
Could be mid hoodwink. Could be mid hoodwink. It's true. I'll be honest with you. I think Dire's team is a lot scarier. Dawnbreaker is just fucking. Oh my god, it's horrendous.
Yeah, if she's one of the heroes like Night Stalker, if she gets a good start,
10
she can
seconds
solo
remaining.
carry a game from the offlane.
Played against one
But much-
today. She got a silver
5
edge.
seconds
It was the
remaining.
scariest thing ever.
On who?
On Dawn.
Dawnbreaker.
Dawnbreaker.
Like, you don't know where she is. Ever. Like, if you go on someone, she's there. If you're just walking about, she's there. She was fucking everywhere. It was terrifying.
I'm concerned for this Axe. He's gonna have a really shit
Oh,
game.
this is gonna suck.
It's a miserable playing against Witch Doctor. It's pretty miserable playing against Pudge. It's pretty miserable playing against Queen of Pain. I don't know how it is playing against Dawnbreaker,
It's
but
not,
I don't
it's
think
not
you're.
good. The thing is,
It's
he's there in ish.
Radiant
Yeah.
Then the damage is coming from Hoodwink, Ogre, and Io, presumably. Like, that's your damage. They've
I think
got
looking at this,
a terrifying 4 compared to yours.
yeah, it does seem like it's going to end up being IO carry.
This is a massive outdrafting.
10
Massive.
seconds remaining.
If you're right in that Grumpy Nut is a POS4 Hoodwink player,
He
it's going to
is.
be Axe and Hoodwink in the off lane. IO Ogre safe lane, and IO Ogre is probably actually quite a strong lane.
Is it?
Um,
Will the lads
yeah,
be able to
think
pull it off?
Dire team
no, God no. But what you're looking for as a support partner for IO is a lad who hits quite hard as a support, who you can amp up their attack speed and the trades really well. And then you just you CS with the IO, and then occasionally if they approach you, you amp your Ogre up, and he goes berserk on them.
Oh my god, and they've got PA as well. This is genuinely Dire's lineup. Is the kind of lineup where we're like, why did we fucking pick this shit? If I was Radiant, what are we doing? Well, cover cruel, isn't it?
I will say it's maybe redeemed Axe's game a bit, because that's the one hero this game that Axe can actually do something against.
Yeah, maybe.
5
PA.
seconds remaining.
But they're gonna have
Right,
big.
what are
They're
they
gonna.
gonna do?
He's gonna have big problems.
They are fucked.
I would just play Leshrac and run it.
That's your
However,
that's
none
your
of these guys can play
go-to.
Leshrac.
The lads have gun at the draft. I'm just gonna fucking pick Leshrac.
Oh, I'm so.
Does OD save this at all for Team PauseFish?
Substandard
it's
boy
just
just
over.
resubbed for 1
I
month.
I think against PA you probably don't pick OD actually. What are the heroes? I mean, it's interesting to me that a third picture of Pyrion with banning out cores. Last 4 bans for Dire
They
were
only got 4
POS
seconds
ones.
reserve time, were they? Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Viper. That's not bad.
I mean,
I-
yeah, but
He had a lot to do in that pick. So far I'm fine. When I'm playing mid, concerningly often it's like, all right, we've last pick mid. We need team fight lads. We're gonna need a stun. We need some tank. We need jump as well. And also,
We need some push.
Can we get damage? And yeah, we need push as well.
Yeah.
It's just like.
Have you got any
what
healing
are-
actually?
what are the
I'd
other
like
things?
some healing.
Lads, I hate to break it to you, but this is only game 2.
Oh no, I'm
No,
aware. It's
okay.
when you're 30 minutes into it and it's gone nowhere. That's when it really hits that it's only game 2.
It is Dave Pudge!
It is Dave Pudge. All right, I will happily spectate Dave Yognot Pudge for the first 10 minutes.
First 10 minutes. I think he's gotten a lot better. I'm gonna go for 6 hooks.
I'm gonna go for an out there guess and say 10 hooks.
10 hooks.
1 a minute. I reckon Dave can do it.
Ted, your guess?
He's off. He's gone to get some alcohol. Well, he tried to intimidate us with it only being game 2, and yet what he's done is he's realised it's only game 2 and just left. He's done with it.
Oh, yeah? Who's good, Wow.
So it is Dave Pudge. We've put in our guesses for what the hook counter is going to be in 10 minutes.
Alright. I'm going to say 5.
Okay.
I'm going to say 5.
I think you are the lowest.
Yeah.
I've gone for 10. I believe in the Dave Yognot Pudge.
I've gone
And
6.
Ashwin's on 6. And I will set up my Dave Yognot spectator zone and
Yeah.
settle in.
We're all in. So the family's new cat, Bonnie, managed to get into my youngest daughter's the top bunk of the bunk bed. We didn't think she was going to be quite that nimble so early. That is quite the stretch because it's not like an easy ladder to get up. She just went up the ladder and she's in the bed. My daughter thought she was safe up there.
Spricky just resubbed for 10
Safe.
months.
Does she not like the
Good
cat?
Oh, they love the cat, but
Yeah.
she sleeps in with them because we're not ready yet to leave her alone with the dog overnight.
Yeah.
Like just in case, like during the day when we're all around and everything, and they're in separate rooms, no problem. But I thought I don't want to leave them downstairs alone just yet, and we definitely can't leave her food down there overnight because the dog just eats her food as soon as she sees it. The dog will eat her fucking cat litter if she can get to it. We have to get a special cat litter thing that's like a tub with a hole on top the cat can get in, the dog can't get in. It's disgusting. She will eat the shit out of the cat litter. She is fucking vile.
What is wrong with
Just
Aggie?
dogs are
What's
so
up, like-
disgusting. Dogs are
I mean, my dog's
disgusting.
pretty like.
Listen, mate, I'm telling you, if you gave your dog a shot, they'd be all over it. They will eat anything. They are classic scavengers. They're no better than rats. It is 3 bot.
I mean, some dogs are like my dog's more into play than food.
My dog is obsessed with food. Aggie's obsession is food. To the point
So
where,
one of my-
like, I googled it and it was like I started typing how to stop, and it was like dogs eating cat litter. Obviously, because it was listening, Google knows what you're talking about. But it was like, bam, here you go, get this, and I was like, all right, we'll fucking get one of these. Why have they
So
left
when-
Alfredo on his own here? What's going on? I think they
Not
just
sure.
destroyed the game for their team.
There you go. Dave
Now
Yognot's
he's
figured out
leaving.
who's going top.
He was looking for an easy hook. Now you've got a POS5 Pudge. This is exciting.
This is a classic lane though. The PA Pudge lane. This is one that the NHU recommends. Greg every game asks, "Can we do Pudge PA?" Why it's good, I haven't worked out yet. It's just a Greg thing, but
slow into
he
hook.
believes in it. Slow into hook, true. I was just going to say that when one of my cats was a kitten and we got him for the first time, he found a way to get into like an old coal scuttle or something, and he'd hide in there all day, and then every night you'd come down in the morning and you'd see his little coal paw prints all over the floor because he's exploring at night and he's terrified.
Of course, your house
And they
has
just
a
go back-
coal scuttle.
And then he'd go back to his little hiding spot.
I do love having animals in the house, especially for the kids. I feel like it's a really positive thing to just have. This is first blood, maybe? No? Oof. I just think getting used to looking out for something else. Like, one of the things you have to do with the cat is we have to keep the toilet lid down. Because it is quite common for kittens to get into the toilet because they're fucking curious idiots. And drown. So you have to be very careful. And it's nice to have to get the kids to fucking think about something other than themselves. It's like, here's what we need to do. You need to look out for this. You need to look out for that. Be careful she's here. Be careful she's there. We feed her now. And it's good. I think it's really good for kids. Otherwise they get locked into just thinking about themselves.
We've always had 3 cats in the house at all times.
Oh my god. My sister has 3 cats at the moment. It's unbelievable. Like, her house is just cats.
Yeah, we foster dogs quite a lot as well, so that can be quite exciting.
So
you never know
when you bring in the foster dogs, what do the cats make of it? I presume they're fucking used to it, but what does the dog make of it?
It depends a lot. Like, all of the dogs, because they're trying to get these dogs out and adopted, so it always says they're cat friendly.
Right.
But it's like a 50-50 that they actually are.
Right.
Quite a lot of the time, they realize quite quickly that the cats will, if necessary, we'll give them a quick clawing to put them in their place. But sometimes we have a little separate area we can keep the cats in where they have access to the garden and can just chill out. Because a lot of the time you only have a foster dog for maybe a week max before it's adopted.
Wow.
They get adopted so much faster when they're in a foster home than they do from a from a pen.
Really?
Yeah.
So if
because
they're
you
from
see
a
them in like
foster
a
home, do people come and see them and it's like, oh, they're happy, they're cool.
Yeah, seeing them in a home environment means you can see them.
Oh.
You can sort of imagine them in your house.
Out. Right.
This is Dave has hit 1 hook so far and secured the first blood with it.
My household of 4 humans has 4 dogs, 5 cats, and a rat. Good heavens.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
I just think,
you
don't want to have too many animals.
We have some fish in a pond as well, but I have no idea if they're alive or not. They kind of seem to just chill out and do their own thing.
Someone was like, if you want to get your kids pets, get them fish. I was like, that teaches them nothing. That's like if you had a tricky television. Like, that's the level of maintenance involved. Or you got to jiggle it or something. It's like that's the entire equivalent. An actual living animal that looks at you with eyes, people, I think, and loves you and follows you around. That teaches you a lot more than a fucking fish. And don't get me wrong, I like fish. They're very nice to look at. But as a pet, it's more like having a really tricky to manage painting or something. It's like they're just like wall art. And they shouldn't be in a fucking cage anyway. Just fucking let them be. They're fish. You either catch them and eat them, or you let them be. Oh, hamsters can fucking like that. Do one. They're not domesticated.
They just die like quickly.
They're not domesticated at some point at all.
Yeah.
This cat would live 2 seconds without us. Like, she'd be eaten out of a tin can. The same with the dog. I almost feel like humanity went down this road where we domesticated certain animals. It's on me, now, to give some of them a fucking hoose. Oh my god, they're gonna kill Reg! Get him! Get in, Glorious, get him! Biff! Biff! Clobber him!
Oh, a hook and a hit.
This bot lane is absolutely out of control. We had a hook, is that 2?
So here's a question. If he was intending to hit his teammate and hit it, does that count as a hit?
No,
or do we only include enemies? I agree it's only enemies, so I'd say it's 2 hits so far.
Because you could just fucking stand still to up the count.
You think there's going to be some
chicanery,
some match fixing, some bets going on the down lane? So yeah, we're at 2 hits so far.
So I love fish. I think they're fantastic. But as pets, I mean, I think I would have them if I had like a big house and an office and all that shit. Fantastic. Have the fish in the office. I think that's pot. Oh my good god. They get 1. And they get 2. But they managed to kill Witch Doctor on the back.
I always see those vids of people keeping like ant colonies, and it looks quite interesting. But I
do love
just wouldn't have
ants.
the time.
I do love ants. The problem is it's an awful lot of management because it's not like fish, where I know a lot of people who've kept fish, quite exotic fish, and once you get to know what you're doing, the things you're looking out for are the various fish diseases that you get, like fin rot, fish that aren't getting along, and you know you need to separate them and stuff like. Oh! Oh!
Three for three.
That's three,
Go on,
baby.
That's good.
That's what I'm talking about. But the thing is it is so much management. Like it is, you're literally with ants. It's like they all died. Why? We don't know. It's the same thing with bees. You know, it's like I know people who've kept bees before. It's like, yeah, they just died, and I don't know why. And it can be something like they fucking ate some nicotinoid fucking fertilizer, or you know, it could be all kinds of things. It's never as simple as just like if my dog gets sick, I can take her to the vet. They make her better. If you have a fucking ant farm, there's really nothing that can be done. They could just all die sometime.
Did any of you get recommended those videos about the guy who bought a lobster from a supermarket?
Yeah,
I did.
yeah.
That looked kind of bad. I like that.
Mr.
It actually
Pinchy.
seemed like the lobster recover from being very sad with his claws not working.
I just think
it's
of
called,
when,
like,
when
Leo or
Homer
something
had a
like Leo the
fucking
lobster.
had a lobster and kept it in the bathtub, and he held it up for Marge to see, and in his eyes it had all little sweet Disney eyes, and when she looked at it, it looked like an actual lobster, and it was all like fucking hideous. And then he eats it. He's crying while he eats it.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I know it seems like a massive cliche, but as I get older, I find myself doing and saying things a little bit like Homer. Caring more about lobster than anything else. Oh, yes! Yoso! Oh, baby!
Attack.
I think there's pretty much no way Ted loses this. Bet now.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to get to 6.
dear.
It's over. Ted has
He's
once
only on
again.
3, isn't he?
He's on 3, yeah.
I think this might be his worst performance of all time.
Well, he's Pos 5. I mean, he just has to stand behind the tower.
The thing is like,
Sorry, go on, Plague. I was just
I was
going
gonna
to
say,
say,
apart
with,
from
with
his
Axe,
hooks-
it's hard. Yeah, the hooks have been...
apart from his hooks, his laning has been pretty good.
Yeah. But
Like, Alfredo's had a good lane, but
He
the hooks
has.
have just not been there.
But the issue that you're going to have with an axe is that if you click him at all, it's always going to push the wave. So as a PA against an axe, it's annoying, don't get me wrong, and he absolutely can control her later on and all the rest of it, and he can be very annoying if you're a melee hero. But she can farm with the dagger, and essentially the wave is always going to be pushed because of spin. That's just the way the hero works.
I just think Grumpy Nerd has not put much pressure on this lane.
No,
he's not
he's
really
Not been proactive.
had much impact.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cruel.
Called out. Called out. Alright, I'm free. What's
Lost a lot of
happened in
money on
other
that
lanes?
bet, Plague. I'm not happy.
I literally have not. I've not looked. I've just followed Dave for 10 minutes. I've no idea who's even playing in this game. Oh, Yoso's in it. I had no idea.
Oh, they kill Witch Doctor again. That is 0-5 on Witch Doctor. Reg. Bazoom!
He even tries to juke it and still gets domed.
So, presumably when you're charging it up, like you have to aim it like a proper
Radiant
skill shot.
structures are fortified.
I've never played Hoodwink, so I have no
No,
idea.
neither have I. I'm guessing what you mean is they don't give you like a line or something.
Yeah.
No, it shows you. It shows you like the line that it's gonna take. Okay, Hellboy's just dead.
Hellboy's dead.
Yeah. It shows you the line it's gonna take, and you just click.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is a skill shot. It's not like
Aerosimple is
target.
just
Right.
resubbed for 74 months.
So, but it does give you a line at
74
least.
months.
That makes more sense.
It's like a prison sentence, but who's paying
You
for
haven't got
what
to
by
judge
this
it based
point
on
has
your
gotten
rotation.
fuzzy.
That'd be very hard.
Thank you, Eris. 74 months. It's like a prison sentence, but who's paying for what by this point has gotten fuzzy? Let me be clear, Eris. I love my job. I love my
I
job.
love my job, honey.
I love my job, honey. I love my
I
job.
hate your job.
I love my job. I play video games every day, in the daytime, in the evening time. Sometimes I'm paid money to go and talk about video games. Sometimes I'm paid money to go and play video games or watch other people play them. It's my dream job, and I would never ever complain for a fucking single second. This has been the best 10 years I could possibly imagine. For someone who wanted to play video games for a living and thought, but I suck at them, I still somehow carved the niche. Dan is dead.
Dan is looking, yeah, pretty in trouble here. Here comes Dave.
Dan, you must fight!
Dan, just fight, yeah.
You've got to fight!
There isn't much of a chance of him.
No,
just
there's
killing Alfredo,
zero
but
chance!
You gotta try it.
Wow! Wow!
He sounds like a fucking like Zelda character or something.
There's a lot happening. Just shout. Make a noise.
That's another potential for the voice line.
Wow! Wow! Like a Jawa. Oh, Diddy! I do think Yoso is the key to this game. I hate to say that, but I think he is.
Yeah, he's the hero. Well, like we said, he's the hero that's been picked to do everything for their team. So he does kind of have to do literally everything. He's going to have to control their early game, push in their mid game, and go scale into their late game. So it's going to be quite tough.
Yeah.
Where's P up to? So P is going the Desta build. Like I've said a few times, I like the Desto first. I do think you should get either an Echo Saber or a Mask of Madness before the Desto, but Desto's fine.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Hellboy,
Ted has found the niche of viewers who enjoy mocking each other and love seeing everyone fail miserably. Look, there's a lot of people out there streaming games where they're really good, and the other people they play with are really good, and this could just be one of those streams. You know what I mean? You watch Shroud and guys like that. He's not playing with the likes of me.
Dire's top tower
You know, he's
is
playing
under
with guys who are like making the call outs and doing the voices and stuff.
Radiant's bottom tower
He's in
is under
bush, he's in tree, he's a goat, he's dead, I got him, I'm down, I'm healing, like that. Like, those are the kind of lads they play with. You watch these lads play Dota, you watch Zai and guys like that, they're amazing at the game, they're incredible. And you're just watching someone be amazing at something, I get it. But there has to be another way. And that other way is, what if we all fucking suck? And we enjoy that. Inglorious with a bongo, into hook, Maledict misses, can they get Viper here? Yes, I believe they can, he is dead. Dan has gone in, there comes the Dawnbreaker heal, ka-clonk. There's the scream, get back in there, you. Dave, get the flip, go, Dave, no!
He died a hero.
NZ hanging out, I think they found you.
Wow, rotated all 5. I was just farming it up. No concern for the team.
The classic lads, they rotated all 5, it's okay.
Yeah.
Before that, they got,
tower has
I want to say 3 kills in a tower. I'm going to say that's worth.
He is almost at his Ags though on IO. And that, hopefully, that'll be a moment when he shows me that IO is still strong. I don't think he is, but you know, he believes. You got to respect that somewhat.
I'm intrigued. He does have this wee lad to follow around with, who has an holy aura of 5 regen. So, but he currently has 18 regen. This seems intriguing to me. When OG did it at TI, what was the deal? Like, what was it that made him so strong that they needed to nerf?
For what?
When
I
they
think what they
ran
changed-
carry, was it at TI 9? I'm sure they turned around with a carry Wisp against Liquid, right?
Yeah, against fucking everyone.
Or
mate.
sorry, Team Nigma as they were then. Team Nigma
I
Balls.
don't think there was a single team where they didn't use the carry IO.
Yeah, they did pick it a lot. I think, you know, this is a distant recollection, but I think Helm of the Dominator was a lot cheaper back then, and it gave you better stats. So they would hit this Helm of Dome Ags timing very fast. The IO Spirits did more damage, so you farmed faster,
Yeah,
and you
also
would.
the level 20 talent I think was a lot better. It used to be like plus 100 damage on this hero damage or something.
Yeah.
It might have been even 150. It was crazy.
So what you get is you would get a lot of very significant power spikes,
Right.
one after the other. So Helm of Dom, you could then immediately go mid, push a tower. You would be moving faster than anyone else in the game, and you'd have this super powered creep to play off with. After that, you'd hit your axe pretty soon afterwards, and then you have this ring of death that enemy team with no BKBs, no magic resistance can't approach.
Right.
And then after that, you get level 20 talent, so it gets even stronger. And by that point, you're kind of looking at second Roche and the game is over. And then even if you get to the late game, you get your 25 talent, and then you're getting into things like Deso with attack speed. So it was a hero that really naturally scaled with the way OG
do you
wanted
take
to play.
the attack tethered allies target or plus 900 health?
You take the attack tethered, even on support, you take attack tethered allies target.
Right. 900 health though, that's
900 health is a lot. But if
They
you think about
really
how
want
much...
you to take that.
Yeah, they do. They want... Actually, it just isn't possible though, because how much damage you actually do. Even when it's just your little pew-pew balls hitting, when you're like a carry hitting really fast with the
So
attack
wait,
speed on top.
it's every attack that your carry makes you also attack?
Yeah.
So if Windrunner, for example, is focus firing, you attack every time?
Yeah, I think it was one of the first times they used the carry IO was with Thompson on Windrunner.
Fucking hell.
And they got to the end game, and I think they focus fired the Ancient, and it died in like less than 2 seconds. And then with one of the other games they did it with was with a mid troll. So they go carry IO and mid troll, and then if it got to level 25, you just tether the troll and slaughter whoever you clicked.
That is nuts.
And how it was nerfed was they
big
delayed
fight.
all the IO timing.
They're going on Nerd.
Yeah, they mucked with some talent stuff.
They got him,
There was
but they're
also
going to
stuff
try and fight this. Big call.
Well, actually done.
You're
Miss.
just clicking from the back though. This is good.
Oh my days! The Dawnbreaker heal is coming in.
Why isn't Yoso ulted yet?
I don't know.
There
Now
we
it
go.
comes off. And they
Yoso
get them
got a
all.
lot from that. Triple kill, that's huge.
Scipio Yoso, I got the triple kill. Mama, send out to the Pidgeotto.
There was this shit where I would like build a deso and then just TP into the base without with relocate. And they just kill buildings. There was nothing anyone could do about it. They just relocate in like every however long it was up, like 1.5 minutes. Kill a rat and then TP out again.
We take a building. We take the building.
Structures are fortified.
You can always relocate. Si benedice. I relocate the grip. I wish Evie was Italian.
You wish everyone in the
I
Discord
kinda
was
wish
Italian
everyone
for
was
this point.
Italian.
Honestly, I
Yeah.
love it. Discord.
They've got the best accent.
Did you guys see? I retweeted it. There was a clip on Twitter of this journalist. I can't remember his name. He speaks 6 languages, and he covers the news for 6 different languages. He speaks English, Luxembourgish, German, French, Spanish, and Portuguese. And there's like him doing proper like summaries of what's happening in Ukraine in 6 languages. Like there's no, he's not fucking about. He is fucking nailing it. It is insane. Yoso with a DD. Dave thinks better of hooking him. Dave, by the way, has mana boots and a windlace. So he does nothing. Reg has Hood and an Echo Saber. I think the issue here is that they don't have any way of getting on top of Viper other than Quap. And I think
Quap and PA, both of whom, if they blink on Viper, are just going
they
to fucking
get
die.
fucking destroyed.
Yeah. So, scarily, it's going to rely a lot on Dave Yognot
It is.
to pull people to them. And he's not a master of that, if I'm honest. Oh, he has tanked the gank though, God bless him.
Here comes a Yoso. Let's take a punch. He's on the witch doctor.
Oh,
shit.
Hellboy's
Blink's
gone
on
in.
the back for whatever reason.
He is a dead.
And now PA is trying to fight Evu. This is not going well.
Zarok just resubbed
Holy
for 29 months. In his night coggers, how
Oh.
were the games so far?
I am very speedy.
Bap, 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 bap.
Oh my god! Luxembourgish is 100% a language.
Yeah, it's a language. They got a lot of languages over there.
I mean, I've been to Luxembourg. It's very small. I was there once because Mrs. F's cousin was living there because her husband was working there. And it's a
Radiant's
strange
top
place,
tower is under attack.
but it's very pretty. It's kind of feels like a suburb of Europe, just in general, if that makes any sense.
Got a very unique city look.
Yeah, it's
HUE.G.
nice enough.
Middle tower
That's where I first discovered the magic of Kreml. which is Kreml, C-R-E-M-E-N-T, I believe, which is basically cheap champagne, but slightly different from champagne, and it's very powerful. NZ, what do? They get a call off on one.
Luxembourg.
It's Luxembourg's version of champagne, essentially. They get Dave.
They're like Prosecco and carb.
Yeah, it's like that. It's nice. Cremant is nice. And I said to Mrs. F, you know what? This shit is cheap as fuck, and it's tasty. I bet this is going to be like a big fucking... Someone's going to discover Cremant. It's going to be like the drink of the summer. And you could never get Cremant over here, and now it's fucking everywhere. Even Lidl carries Cremant. I was like, knew it.
How much less expensive is it now?
Well, no, because we've shipped it over. It's like £9 a bottle, but I'm not kidding. When we were in Luxembourg, it was like a couple of euros a bottle. And when you, like, it was Maddie's cousin was like...
Was it decent quality stuff?
It was really good. It was the same shit that we paid £9 for over here. No word of a lie, it was like €2 a bottle. Because they just fucking have tons of it, and it's Luxembourg. Like, everything's cheap. Like, you don't have to pay fucking taxes on anything. It's all fucking cheap. But that was when we fucking drove there. We drove to Luxembourg with our eldest, who was a baby. She would have been not even a year. And we drove to Luxembourg. Mrs. F was like, we're just going to drive, yeah? I don't want to fly with the baby. I was like, okay. But our car broke the week before we were going to drive, so I had to get another car. And I got this beaten up old Honda Accord. And when the guy sold it to me, he said, it's a workhorse. This car will get you there and back. I was like, all right. It was like £200 and a part cash in for my old car, which was my beloved Saab 9.3. Big fight. Oh, big call.
The heel comes out as big. Yes, it's getting started by the punch, but he's just dead.
They do get the pud. They're going to kill Inglorious
Whoa,
here.
Alfredo's jumped in. Why? You were out, brother.
Yoso is going to kill them all. He's got ages. He BKB's early. They're gonna, but it works, by God.
Get the guapa.
They're killing the guapa. She is away. Oh my God.
This Viper pick was...
all that for a fucking Aegis. What is the point here?
Yeah, this Viper pick was phenomenal.
What on earth was that?
Hello, boy.
You really see how brutal it is for PA this game when she blinks in on the Viper, and it's not just the evasion that's being cancelled, it's the crit as well. So her damage output drops to nothing.
It's nothing. Yeah, she does nothing.
And yeah, this obviously this Viper is what it does is they can just go and never stop. Like they don't need to wait around for anything. They've got IOAGs. Just pretty slow.
Oh, I haven't been hooked.
Oh, that was a bad idea.
This was a bigger mistake.
The bongo!
They get him!
The bend play, it's worked!
No! The dunk isn't gonna cut it! Oh, they get him with the one more spear! No, he BKBs!
Well, that's they do say
that was pretty big.
Yeah.
Quap wants something.
And the most important thing is, look who got the kill on the Viper.
Oh my God, Hellboy, mate, what are you doing?
Oh my God.
Expensive lad spotted. Expensive lad spotted. Good Lord.
Yeah, that was really bad. Holy shit.
Sometimes you do just get triple multicast.
He hasn't got a shard yet as well.
Yeah, he's poor as hell.
He's had a really bad game.
He got Vipered. It happens.
Funnily enough, I think he might be doing the best on his team.
So he has 8 kills, but he does also have 6 deaths. But then Witch Doctor is 2 and 9. Regis Dawn is 3 and 5. Dave is 2 and 6, and Alfredo is 3 and 6. This is bad. I did not believe in this Radiant draft, but that last pick has absolutely ruined them. You called it, Plague. They need a lad that does everything, and Yoso so far has done it all. Reg is dead.
A good snipe. Oh, they could maybe get Emu here. Could be a big kill.
He didn't tell it to anybody.
The bongo bending!
Oh, it's a bending!
BKB, for God's sake!
Oh my God, he's gonna get a double kill on the way out. Get it! He's gonna get a triple kill!
Okay, there we go. Jesus.
He killed 3! He just killed 3. Oh my God, Hellboy's a maniac!
Hellboy, no.
You are absolutely oot of the stack, son. Shocking.
It does. This does feel a bit like, you remember a few weeks ago, Clavs was playing Faceless Void, and it was just not coming together.
Radiant's
Yeah.
bottom tower
It does feel a bit like that. Obviously, it's been a hard day at the hospital for.
It's been a hard
And
day.
he's
at the hospital
really
for
not
Hellboy.
Because
this ain't pretty.
sometimes that just happens.
He's
just
got
happens.
Gleipnir now on
It's so low
Yosef.
level that they're respawning in time to defend.
Yeah, they actually are. But they're gonna get a tier 3 here and then back it up.
is under attack.
Oh, they should definitely leave here. Yeah, just leave. Just leave. Just go TP back to base. Get your shit.
Radiant's bottom tower is
No
under
need to
attack.
fanny about. No need to fanny about. That's Gleipnir. I would just get a fucking AC or something on Yosef at this point, maybe.
I could see AC. I could see Scardy being okay as well.
Yeah, I like Scotty.
Actually, I think AC is correct.
just
just
for the
'cause of who you're
armor
playing
and-
against.
Yeah. And also, just,
like, but
he's
you're-
their building hitter. Who else is doing it?
Yeah. And your threat this game is PA, so armor
Yeah.
is better.
Yeah. Could you switch to net worth, per favore? Sì, net worth. It is a Yoso. I had a good game. I've played with Yoso so much, and it's like a fucking playing craps. Sometimes you get snake eyes, sometimes you get whatever it is you meant to get in craps.
Not snake eyes.
Not snake eyes. Well, I don't know if you can
Yeah.
bet on getting snake eyes. Presumably it's one of those things where the casino says no, and if snake eyes comes up, everybody loses, because that's how they win on most casino games. I thought 7 is what you generally wanted, but you can bet against them getting 7. Where's Matey Potato? This is an interesting smoke.
Oh, action Dan is broken.
Oh my
he gets
god!
That is not good. Oh, Witch Doctor has sabotaged the team there, but it's like
I was about to say, Ingorious has ruined them there.
that was a good crop ult, but you only got axe. He also takes a bit of heat. Oh, not again, Hellboy! Not again!
He's just done it again. That was a superb call.
But he didn't know PA was there.
No,
he was
no.
just calling a Witch Doctor,
Yeah,
and the Witch Doctor just walked on top of PA before he did it.
unfortunate.
Man, that's, you know, if this was a pro game, there'd be 3-2-2 investigations at that point.
Buyback on Hellboy so he can feed again, presumably?
I noticed they brought back on PA as well, but he didn't have a TP scroll, so he couldn't get there in time. It was very unfortunate.
We can stay. Yeah,
Oh,
stay.
he also has the shard as well. This is me pop to the push.
Yeah. I don't think they need to be afraid here. They are missing their axe, so they could just wait here for him to come. Oh no! Now you run! Now you run! Time to run!
I do love the Dave Pudge because he hooks, and even if he hits the hook, he immediately runs away
Yeah.
from whoever he's hooked.
It's just the lads, isn't it?
Yoso will turn and win this fight, I'm pretty sure, from this high ground. If he has BKB up,
There. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I called it.
No.
Wowzers. Emu also has BKB.
Oh lord, inglorious.
Fucking hell. God, they just can't. This Viper pick was superb from the lads. Really superb. Oh, here comes Dave. He's
Oh,
fucking
no,
dead
Dave.
already almost. He's
Oh,
dead!
that's
He's
the
dead!
hook, though.
Just call it, boys. Just call it. Come
Has
on.
relocate been used a single time?
No, I honestly
No.
don't think it has.
they haven't tried to set
Why
anything up
skillet?
globally with action
Why
stats.
skillet?
True, just get stats.
Just like Invoker. Hellboy does not even have a BKB. That is how bad his game has been. That is really desperate. 31 minutes. Not even really close to BKB. This is bad.
This is probably the worst performance Hellboy's ever had.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's strange because he's normally... It's not like NT FedEx where he's like really good sometimes but incredibly inconsistent. Hellboy is a player that I think is very dependable. And he's just not.
I don't know if that's true.
hitting.
I think it is a coin flip. I really do. I think sometimes the hero he picks is just The worst hero he could have picked. And the thing is, you look at their draft at this point and think, yeah, alright, I'll pick Quap, that seems okay. But then they pick the Viper and it's like, I mean, I'm sure Viper was last pick. If Viper wasn't last pick, I still don't think, I don't think I would have picked Quap into it. Because you think, oh, I'll blink away. But I don't know what you do in the fights, because if he gets on you, that's it. Like, you have to blink in as Quap. Oh, Dan gets a call. Wow!
Game over.
Just call it, boys. Big call. They played so well on Radiant. They really did give them the business.
They just seem to have a really clear idea of what they wanted to do. And it's
Are they
always
really not
easier
gonna
to
call
win.
it? They could just call it. I mean, there's
And
Dave with
PFlax
the...
is
Hellboy does get a kill, but dies for it. Inglorious. Oh, no, they might get Yoso here. Oh no, he's got his mate. They're all dead. Oh, he died! Can they call it or not? I mean,
no, because NZ aggressively GG'd, so now needs to be this whole fucking melodrama about if Radiant have GG'd out.
but it's 24k net worth lead and a 99% win probability, and I mean, we could just move on to the next game.
We could, but we need to watch PA throw daggers at creeps from 10 miles away for a bit. That's what we need.
Alfredo's waiting on
Nothing.
a basher. That'll do it. So I play with Grumpy Nerd sometimes in the mornings, and I'm going to be honest with you. On most heroes, he's absolutely fucking diabolical. On Hoodwink, he's actually not bad. And I think that this is the build that he always goes for on Hoodwink.
Yeah, it's a pretty respectable build.
It's kind of like Vi Oracle in that, whilst it may not be game winning, if you ban that, trust me, it's a very different situation.
Or it's like a KBJ Witch Doctor.
Yeah.
The best of a bad lot.
They could actually lose this fight without YTD.
Yeah, they really could. There
I
goes
think that in
Ogre.
fact they are.
And Dan is
Oh!
getting two! Wow!
What the fuck?
That was glorious.
Now
Hellboy has
in
come
once
in.
again.
He's coming.
Come on, give him the dunk.
Oh, he dies. He dies to... No, he doesn't. He does. Maybe not.
Oh!
Ooh.
Click.
Oh my god, that double dunk.
The double dunk was beautiful. That was so fast.
Give action down one more dunk.
No, he
There
can't.
you
It's
go.
on cooldown, isn't it?
Used it for-
True.
MVP. Ayoso.
It has to be yours.
Oh, 100%.
Anaxa.
Great pick. Great pick. Like, absolutely the right hero to pick. Didn't see it coming, I guess, on the enemy team. That 18, 3, and 22 Viper MVP performance dominated the game. If he was there, they lost the fight. Like, it was that simple.
You did call it with the unbalanced teams.
I did, but I thought it was imbalanced. But I also thought their draft was better. Like, I really did think the draft was better. I thought the Dyer's draft was really good, but then the Viper pick came out. Because I thought, I mean, I could imagine the lads thinking this will work, and then the IO just goons it, and they pick some shit made like fucking Rubik or whatever. But they didn't. They picked the Viper, and the Viper absolutely fucking swung this. It was incredible. Really, really good performance. That was quite a good game. I enjoyed that one.
Do we give out any LVPs?
Hellboy has to get LVP.
I think it has.
I
It's
don't know.
fair to say.
I mean, we could say Dishon.
Man, all of his team were also super useless.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Like, what did Dave do? Like, realistically, what did he do? What did Reg do? He,
Yeah.
did, cut a couple of ult.
I
So
honestly
think about some of those blink-ins from Hellboy though.
they were bad.
They were really bad,
They were
dude.
great. I could see it this one.
I think a Dishon. I do
didn't
think
do,
that
like,
Witch Doctor
enough
4
worse than the rest of
is
his team.
bad. Like, I've tried it. It's bad. It is
Yeah, the laning
really-
setup was
Why
pretty.
did they do that way around?
I don't know.
Yeah, you're right.
Emu on? I could see that.
Emu on, emu.
I could see that.
action down.
17-3 and 31, and 18-3 and 22. I think it was fair to
I
give
think
MVP
that's
an on.
MVP Yoso.
Yeah.
Honorable for Emu. I think that's fair. Dan did great, but I didn't think he did anything. I think the Viper and the
His final two fights were really sick for
Yeah.
Actually Dan, but for the most part, he called like a pudge.
Yeah, yeah.
I would also say NT-FedEx, the build was really good. I love the Veil Ogre. It's fucking disgusting how much damage it does. But it was just a
Get a Midas and a fucking
MVP
bagel.
NC FedEx for building a veil.
true. But it was just one team had a better idea of what they wanted their game to be.
We've got
God, your fucking new name, Ted.
I have a
wife
36. My wife is
Is it capitalized in the actual show?
No,
name
I just
as
thought it
well?
was funny.
Okay.
I could just imagine it would be in italics, but I couldn't do italics. Let me just incognito search that. Hold on. There's a Google question. Is 36 a good age to get married? It's I Have a Wife volume 36, and the lady on the cover is getting a tit out. Just one. The other one you got to guess.
Well, that's a very tasteful pornographic cover, I'd say.
And then there's a picture of a woman looks cross-eyed with a giant cock going in her mouth.
Oh dear.
And
That's
then,
less tasteful.
And then lots of pictures of ladies looking like they're just getting absolutely smashed. No discussions, no reviews. Interesting. I quite like the look of Tegan Summers, though. Shout out to Tegan. Did great work.
That's not one I'm familiar with. Surprisingly.
I'll look her up. Tegan Summers. Just because I like actors.
What sort of name is Tegan?
It's Americans, mate.
It's one you choose.
Yeah, but you know.
She looks
some of them are normal.
very
I mean,
wholesome.
I guess. You know.
Even the normal
Rox
names,
with
for the most part, are
Jekk
still stage names.
Yeah.
Drop
I know
it a review.
They're pretty much all stage names.
I can't drop a review. I haven't seen it. It wouldn't be fair on the other I Have a Wife's to review 36 without seeing the previous 35 episodes. It would be like turning up to
You're
review.
gonna get some guy replying to you.
How dare you?
How dare you comment this comment? You haven't seen episode 14 or
Look.
71?
Episode 35, set up 36, and if you can't see that, I don't have any time for you. The DP scene in 36 was entirely in keeping with the character that Tegan had
There are probably
established.
people who like review.
There are.
porn
They
for
have
the
awards.
Cinematography rather than the content.
Wonderful framing in this scene. Get their friends around. Would you
Gorgeous
like to watch
shots.
a
The
movie
lighting
tonight?
is just superb.
Shall we watch a film? Gentlemen, for our film club, I have a Wife 36 this evening. Oh yes,
Oh, a
excellent.
classic, yes.
Finally, we can see how the saga ends. Pop it on. Oh, that's what she said. Oh, we like a jape. Right, here we go. Ah, yes.
You can imagine Victoria Corin Mitchell and David Mitchell just settling down for an evening on the couch.
Do they watch a lot of porn together?
No, but you can imagine for the impression you're doing, like a Gogglebox episode. They're settling in.
Now that would be a
So
good
watch-
Gogglebox.
I would love a goggle box of people watching the in-house. Just like
What's going on, darling?
various people. Miles just getting furious and.
Oh, I see. You mean with lads, not just with the regular Gogglebox
No, not just
crowd.
regular. Like, that'd be terrible.
I don't like the bold old one. No, he sounds horrible.
Oh yeah, we've reached 22, 22, 22, 22, 02, 22, 20, 22.
Oh wow, we have. Oh wow, I'm looking at it right now. Screenshot.
Look at that. Impressive stuff.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Techies first ban. They don't want to see it anymore.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
subbed
You
for 12
cunt!
months. Happy anniversary.
Dire team pick.
Oh, I'm so. What the fuck is that shit?
Schmupster just resubbed for 15 months. Happy 22/22, the 22nd of February 2022, everyone.
Exciting. I've screenshotted my
10 seconds remaining.
computer with that time on it.
Radiant team pick.
What a thrilling time to be alive.
What is the change for the next patch that you most want to see?
10 seconds remaining.
There's a lot of heroes I'd like to see buffed. That I'd most like to see, that I think would like really change Dota. I'll be honest with you, there is nothing in it that I think has made this patch uncomfortable to play, because I honestly think Dota was in the whole time I've been playing it, this has probably been the best patch. I've played it the most. It hasn't felt stale the same way that it has on so many other patches. Like I honestly think we're looking at it now, almost a year this patch has been around, it feels like. Like, if we think about how many patches we're like, we need a patch, they've got to fix this, they've got to fix that. There are definitely some things I would like to see nerfed and some things I'd like to see buffed. But the actual overall game, I think, is really fucking good. I really think that compared to how hard this game is to balance and how difficult it is to balance a game with this many heroes and this much complexity, I think they did an amazing job. I don't know whether they lucked into it, but I honestly think in terms of patches, we're spoiled. This is as good as it gets. But I know that Dota definitely benefits from having new things chucked in. So have... I mean, I know this new hero is supposedly coming out. That would be great. Always fun to have a new hero. I would like to see... I think in terms of where you can put vision and get vision, I know people... I saw someone in chat saying that it's kind of stale. I think it might feel stale, but if it's too easy to place vision, I think that changes Dota in such a huge way. If dewarding and warding, like if warding up becomes easier than dewarding, essentially it's like it could be in one of 10 places and they're still going to see a shitload. It doesn't reward dewarding, and I think you should reward clever warding and you should reward clever dewarding, and having good vision down everything. If you change that and say, oh, it's too stale. So, well, how do you change it? You need to have fucking little high grounds for people who get vision everywhere that are all just uniquely out of range of each other. It becomes obnoxious.
10 seconds remaining.
And it kind of, I think the corollary effect from that would be, you are never safe anywhere on the map. And you might think, well, that sounds like fun. But if you're playing a carry and you just need to farm a couple of camps, and you can't because they're fucking all over you, I think that's, it would be ridiculous. It would destroy carries. Like, it would be impossible. And it would empower certain other heroes that you wouldn't see as being strong because they just permanently have vision of you. It would be stupid. So I think the warding is fine. I don't think that's the thing that needs changing at all. I feel like there are certain things it could definitely do with buffing and nerfing. I think OD needs a bit of a nerf. I think PA needs a bit of a nerf.
I think Meteor Hammer is probably going to either get removed or reworked a lot.
Yeah, maybe, because it's only really used on a few heroes.
There's like 3 heroes that I can think of that make
Tree,
use of
OD,
it.
Nyx.
Yeah,
that's pretty much it. And then Void, I played against
but on those heroes, it's like
Void,
overwhelmingly strong.
It is very strong, yeah. I think if it didn't damage towers, it would be okay, genuinely. Just take that away from it. But the idea...
It's the classic Juggernaut buffing that, Meteor Hammer was just buffed slowly over patch after patch. And then it was figured out that it could be used in a few different places, and then you suddenly found out it's so strong.
Just change it. Just change it so it doesn't damage towers. And then it's just basically an extra stun or a farming item. But the fact that you should be able to take towers with it is really stupid. Because if you get an ether lens or something, the range you can cast it at is so fucking far. And it's a lot of damage. It is a lot of fucking damage. It's a bit daft. Arcane Blink, I agree, get rid of that. Get rid of that.
Yeah, it does nothing.
So few
It just
heroes
does
use
nothing.
it, and the heroes that do get it, it's fucking broken on them. Get rid of it.
I think it's also going to be a lot of Ags and Shards being
Reworked.
re-interesting, yeah. Because some of them are pretty boring.
Fix Sand King Shard. I would like to see. I would like to see that change. I think Shadow Shaman Shard is really strong. Maybe give it one less snake. 3 snakes instead of 4 might balance out a little better. I think, yeah, it used to be called Meme Hand before people figured out how to fucking use it, and now it's like if you get it on the right heroes, it's fucking busted.
10 seconds remaining.
Wraith King apparently needs a nerf. He's in every fucking
5 seconds
game.
remaining.
I've been watching enough of the pro scene to really comment about heroes because it's hard to tell
yeah.
when you're in pubs. Like,
it doesn't need that
if you
much
just
of a
haven't
change.
worked out, like, yeah.
But like Jakiro clearly is a change. He's the winningest hero in Dota right now. If you look at Dota buff, he is the top hero for wins. That needs a fix. Like, you know, but not by much. You don't need to nerf him into the ground. Just take a little bit of damage off. Ideally, what you'd look at is a Dota buff or a record that just has every single hero is between 49 and 51%. Because you're never going to get it perfect.
10 seconds.
And then, you know, you could just take 5 off his damage and maybe that knocks 0.05% off. You gradually do that. Like, you could get there.
It's almost like
Dawsy
evolution in
underscore
some
just
ways. When you,
resubbed
like,
for 12
nerf something
months.
into the
Been a
ground,
while. Thought watching
there
in
is
Inhouse
some
would be a good way to come
niche
back.
that needs to be filled by some hero that's going to just get an insanely high win rate because it
Yeah.
because it kills them.
I suppose it's also like evolution because some of the changes feel like random mutations where you think, what the fuck is this about?
That is the OD approach. He's a monstrosity from what he was originally.
Every patch is like they like change every one of OD's ability. Zeus has literally just been the same hero for like 3 years. There's like Lena has been the same hero forever. There's so many heroes that are not changed ever. OD's like massive overhaul every fucking patch.
I think Spirit Breaker is going to end up very nerfed.
Sure, Spirit Breaker is
Spirit Breaker
I
is
would
going
rate
to
him
be
at the
dumpster.
top of my list.
The thing is, if you take away the fact that his Ags means that charge pierces BKB, I think that honestly might be enough.
10 seconds remaining.
Because it's fucking stupid. Like, the whole point of BKB is that this doesn't happen, and now he has 2 abilities to go through BKB. That's stupid. So one of them cannot. Like, change the charge in some way, but you have to fucking change that. Who else has 2 abilities that go through it that are like big disables? I can't think of anyone.
There is anyone.
You've got Bane. You've got like
Doesn't go
Pudge Eat. Yeah, Bane's
Yeah.
grip goes through BKB. Pudge Eat goes through BKB. And now you're giving Spirit Breaker 2.
Now select your heroes.
Well, I'm going to call it right now. The lads can't beat PL.
Yeah, I think Bristle does okay against it. Wraithing struggles against PL. I don't know how Death Prophet does. I think there's a bigger issue with Grimstroke and PL is a really terrifying combo.
With the bounce.
With the bounce, if both of those spears bounce, it's a lot of illusions suddenly.
Yeah.
And it's, you know, I think PL Shard is one of the strongest in the game.
Yeah.
The fact that
When
you can do a
Carrot is
PL
building
build,
its shard like first or second item, you know it's pretty fucking.
I think Wraith King does that as well, right? In most games for the mana.
Yeah, but I think he does get like he gets Armlet, Deso, Blink usually.
Sure, actually, yeah.
Maybe I don't really play a lot of Wraith King, but Wraith King's shard is like it feels like one of those things which you just kind of have to have in the game. Like no one wants to play Wraith King if there isn't a way to stop you just getting mana broken and dead.
Pop blue.
Who's on the LC? It's the szethw.
Prepare for battle.
He's fallen off a lot in my estimation recently. I really thought he was one of the god gamers in the in-house, and he's had a few weeks of poor gameplay, but maybe he can redeem it back here. I think LC is more of a szethw hero. So who's bought sticks and who hasn't? So Shunjaman has a stick, Bane has a stick, PL has one. Bristle's starting with a stick as well. It's going to be a pretty fighty lane in the top lane then.
Yeah.
How do you think DP does against PL going into the late game?
Man, I think it's just like a sort of like Ursa versus Monkey King setup where it really depends on who has it. I've seen DPs just tear through illusions and kill PL like super easily. But at the same time, if DP doesn't have the farm,
what about Medusa? Do you think she'll get changed at all? I mean, if she gets
really
Ags
see
and
why
Shard,
she
it seems
would
kind of
do it.
stupid. I think those two.
Yeah, the stun is interesting. But you know, it used to be even more. It used to like before the strong illusion stuff came in, just remove illusion.
Don't you think that the fact that her ult pierces BKB is kind of stupid?
I do
So
think it's
does
kind of
Void
stupid
as well, but
Huh?
so does Void.
Right,
Void is
But he needs to catch people. Like, I just feel like it's too easy for her to get, especially because when you have the Ags and the Shard.
Adding the speed to it was maybe a mistake. I
Mm.
don't think she necessarily needed the extra moves. Because I think no one was complaining about it before the extra moves.
Yeah.
It was when they changed it so you can aggressively run into the middle of a team fight with it on that it was miserable. When it's just a defensive spell, it's kind of fun.
Like, it was meant to be like a fuck off, not a I'm going to set up the entire team fight here. Heretic just walking under the tower. Hunter not breathing fire on him until he's way out of range. I don't know if he'd already used it.
And that's what Nav used to be like. Song used to be like, where Song used to set up fucking every team fight, and it kind of sucked.
Yeah, it was fucking obnoxious.
And everyone decided they were.
There's a free courier kill there, HUE. Okay.
Well, it's why Naga always comes back every TI because it's a really safe way to play.
HUE's got one more splinter, might do it. No, just out of range.
This is PL did not bring enough regen to this lane to start off with. He's ditched these fucking iron branches and get more tankers at the start if you're playing against Bristle.
I feel like Eagle plays a lot of carry and generally doesn't know how to lane against a lot of heroes. Struggle quite often when we're playing. He's like, "Oh my god, Paragon, you are presumably
Paragon's a brave
dead
man." I think that's Quill missed. I guess they are only level 1.
Like I feel like when I play with Eagle, it's like it's a really hard lane up here. Like more often than not, that's the statement that's coming out of the safe lane. I don't know if it's who he's laning with or if it's just he doesn't know the matchups, but I know that generally speaking, learning how certain carries play against certain heroes is pretty key. I feel like that's just if you play a hero a fuckload, you've played against enough heroes that you know.
Do you remember the game where Eagle was playing Lion and Greg was in the game and he was super mad at Eagle for not building Glimmer after he told him to build Glimmer?
Yeah. That is fucking criminal, mate. No, that is fucking criminal. He went.
That was maybe the angriest I've actually seen Greg.
Yeah. To be fair, there's no other word for it but the criminal. If you're playing like Lion Plus 5 and your team asks you to build a Glimmer and then you go ahead and build Ags,
and we lose.
There's nothing more that can be said.
God, that game we played the other night. Fucking hell. It's like a 70-minuter. It was Munt SF. Can't remember what Bob was playing. I was playing Lich. God, what was Haz was playing Grim. We got the Lich Grimstroke ult combo off a couple of times. It was fucking hilarious. But my God, that was a hard game. Jesus.
You and Munt, I think you and Munt saved that game, didn't you? You were like 2v5 in your base. And
Yeah,
just,
we got a big ag
and just
suck.
like outplayed them. So many
I
times.
think that was on the Hoodwink. And I blinked sucked her and he ulted her and she died. She was like mid, and she was doing a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Zoe's in big trouble here. Nope, she's okay. She's actually out leveling Clouds, so well done. She's gonna get this rune as well. I love Grim mid, so much fun.
It is very good.
It's so you farm really fast and you just do so much fucking damage. If you
I
got
have
a
a
team
question
for it.
for you Grim mid players.
Well, ask Ashwin first, but I'll have a shitty opinion on it.
Do you max the E?
No,
the Q.
It's complicated. I generally go like 4-1-2 or something like that. I do max my Q though. But
You gotta get the
The
Q.
reason I asked is because Zoe is
Yeah, I know,
1-1-3
I
at the
see.
moment.
I don't like that.
I think one thing that is a lot different to me than basically everyone is in-house is I stack like there's no tomorrow. Like I'm the king of stacking jungle.
I only really stack
But
this
these
one
lads
down here.
Do not stack. at all.
I
don't think
stack
I've seen
this
a
one if I
single
can, and the small cap, but because that's how you get your money. Like if you max the Q on Grim, the point is that their mid cannot stand mid, and especially early on. Like I don't know if this is right, but what I always love to do, again, depending on the mid I'm up against, if I know that they've got a pretty shitty base right click, like SF or Sniper, I want to fucking get level 2 really early, and I want to shove the wave under them as fast as
Also,
I
getting
can.
level 6 at level 6, getting your ult at level 6 is not done.
No, I do it because then I rotate, but yeah, it's not good. But if she
I
had
don't
Q
even
there,
necessarily
think how much
need
more
to
damage that is.
rotate.
I actually think she kills Clavs there with level 4 Stroke of Fate. Because he was so low.
Labs did accidentally suck off a range group as well, which helps.
But I mean, the damage is nuts. The base damage is 300, and then it's 45 per target. It's like 700-800 damage through a big creep wave. That is insane, and it's on a fucking 5-second cooldown at max level. Like the only reason that you max the Inkswell is if you're gonna go in, which I wouldn't advise, because it's not worth it. You get a stun and it doesn't do as much damage, or you have someone who is gonna go in. And if you have an axe or something, or a centaur, or a sand king, you stick it on them, they stun the enemy, and then they also get stunned a second time. That's why you max it, not when you're mid. You got to max that Q. You got to get that money.
That's what I was thinking, is that it doesn't make much sense when you don't have a laning partner
Yeah.
to have max E.
Because you ain't going in on co-op. If you stun her for 2 seconds, she'll fucking suck you off and chase you down. That's how it goes.
Want some pointers?
What's
Also,
happening on the
just-
lanes? I've
you
pretty
just
much
farm.
just been watching mid.
Oh,
It
she
seems like
could
Evil
be in big
Teddy's
trouble. Oh, she dead.
It was worth it.
seems pretty even in all the other lanes.
It does seem
I
pretty
think
even, although
Stormy-
Radiant have 3 kills played.
They do, but Stormy Eagle's holding his own top lane, which is all you can really ask for in a PL against a Bristle.
Yeah, he's doing alright.
Evil Teddy's not, he's not flying ahead, but he's got the same amount of CS pretty much as LC. I think it's just going to be a question of where these rotations are going to come in, because Clouds is probably going to look to sit mid
It was dead
and
heretic,
take the tower.
presumably. No, the ice bath. Nice ice bath from Hunter. Oh, there's the
Zoe coming
leash.
top.
No, Zoe with the fucking catch here. They're not going to get this one. I mean, that could have been double shackle. I don't know what the problem was, but Paragon no boots might have been an issue. But the double shackle, double hex, double duel, they've got some pretty, and double bane ult. They have really, if Zoe has a good game, I guess a nice fast ether lens, she can set up so much. They've got insane control.
So Clouds made a bit of an unfortunate mistake there, is when Zoe was not mid, he actually didn't have enough mana to ulti.
Oh,
He's popped it now, he's just got enough mana to pop it.
But now
I
it's
think
only
she's going
3
to make it back in
creeps.
time. She's going to make it back in time to defend it. Because he could have killed the tower there if he managed his mana a bit better. But you can't. It's
He's
hard to
still gonna
predict
get it. He's
sometimes.
still gonna get it.
He's still gonna get it. Yeah. Deny?
Oh, Zoe,
Oh, that's a
nice.
big deny. That's
You
a
got a
huge
silence.
deny.
You got a silence.
Oh, this is big.
Nice.
Oh.
Well played. Well played. Well
That,
played.
they got everything out that they needed to.
Oh,
And the
and
BM
Hugh has
is-
quit the game. Bob, we were talking about the game last night. It was quite a rough one. I was Axel was SF. I was Lich. You were
Tidehunter.
yeah tied. That was a rough game. I mean, it was a really good one, but it was fucking hard. Christ.
The law is laid down. Fucking go. Where's
Tidags is great. Yeah, yeah, Tidags is great. Hugh is going in here.
I think when that thing happens, I do just go jungle now on carry.
Oh, Zoe, you got the silence. You're not going to kill him. Yeah, get Samo.
Oh, no, he's got the stunner.
Oh, they are going to get him. But here's the fucking Death Prophet! They get him with the last right click. Oh, they get two. Can Zoe live here? I do not believe she can. You must silence. You must silence. I don't know why you didn't silence.
I don't, without a TP, I don't think anything saves her there, unfortunately.
I think she can silence. If she has the mana, she can silence, and then she can Ink Swell away. It does give you quite a lot of bonus move speed, but yeah, it is kind of
True, yeah. It would have been close.
maybe give it the TP at least.
I think if the silencing was a better play than not silencing, that's for sure.
So the shard on Tide is the one that makes Gush into a fucking massive AoE.
Scepter, that Scepter shard is
Sorry,
something
yeah,
else.
sorry, the Scepter. Like it's like that huge skadoosh where it just like travels fucking half the screen, slows them, does damage, kills creeps, lowers armor. It's really good.
I'm a bit worried that szethw is not really gonna find a duel down here. I think
Yeah.
he really needs to go somewhere else, or kind of beg Zoe to come in and help him.
I mean, he is currently on 0 duel damage at 10 minutes, and he's level 6. But
Double duel.
double duel,
Yeah.
that's the catch-up
Make it
play.
clear. I don't really know what the game plan is. It's actually just super low health.
Dire's top tower is under
Yeah, he
attack.
kind of needs this. The thing is, I think if you wait for the blink, it ain't great. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of want to rotate. You've got catch with... Like, I would say, if he really wanted a duel, which would be Pog, go top with a smoke, get round the back, and just go on Lion.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Because Bristle's going to be clicking you, but he can't interrupt it. And then with PL, you're going to get a duel win. Maybe you can turn around and kill the Bristle after that. They're going to go on Clabs here. He's painted. There's the shackle.
Yeah, he's dead. He's haste rune.
Oh, he's got the hastily rune.
Goddamn runes. I'll add haste to my DD campaign
Now,
to get runes out of the game.
There's something that they could do to change Dota. Just make the runes give you regen of some kind. Like, just like the fucking... What's it called? The blue one. What's it called?
Water rune.
The water rune. Just make them all water runes. Fuck this DD, invis, fucking haste shit. Fuck all that. Get rid of it. It's like items in Mario Kart. Just get rid of them. I was playing the other day. I was on course for first. I was trying to show off to my daughter. I was about to win and got fucking, turtle shelled up the arse. What is that? What is that? How is that in the game? What, you won because you fucking lucked into a turtle shell? Congrats.
This is the worst gank attempt in the history of gank attempts.
You've been such a boomer about this, Ted. It's just a fucking game.
Shut up! It's just a game. What is that? Alright, next time we're losing a game of Dotes and it's my fault, which inevitably it will be, I'll just remind you of that statement.
Yeah, but I mean,
What are
Mario
you talking
Kart
about,
is
actually?
like
It's just a game.
It's like a 5-minute investment. Man.
Yeah, but what's the fucking point? If you can literally a turtle shell does it for you, what's the fucking point? Why drive my nuts off for the whole game, only for some fucking peach up the arse, blam? Oh, I got a fucking turtle. Fuck off. Done.
Someday it will happen to someone you're against.
It's like items in Smash Brothers. Gone. If it's competitive, get them out. And I believe in the same in Dotes. Get this DD shit out. Get it out. I mean, that was a
You can
kill.
dodge blue shells, mate. So yeah, it's your
Fuck,
problem,
that's
there.
ridiculous. You know what,
You see the
Carter?
Mary-
You know what, Carter? Fuck off, mate. How am I meant to dodge it? How am I meant to dodge it? It literally, I'm driving along and up the arse I get hit by a shell. What is that?
All the grip?
Radiant's middle tower
This is such a bad
Whoops.
fight. I mean, the double duel might work. Oh, szethw. That saved his game.
He got a duel. Oh,
He got a double duel.
Oh, did he?
He successfully killed 2 heroes at the same time.
Oh, did he? Oh, crap.
Yeah, he went from no damage to 20.
Oh, he's gonna get more. Bazam! Woo! Woo!
is under attack.
Teddy's ult is down. Zoe's trying to go in here. This is when you need
I think
lethal
Hectic
blade.
is just gonna be dead.
You killed him. That was bold.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where the damage came from in that fight. I think it might have been the Inkswell, but this Wraith King and DP just evaporated in the duels. Meanwhile, Eagle and HUE continue to just play this.
Wait,
this
so
merry game
here's
top.
what Carter says. You need to look at the map, see it's coming, and let someone else into first or take damage before it hits you so it can't stun you. What are you on about? I was literally about to cross the finish line. I can see the finish line. My finger is on the accelerator. And then a fucking Peach slams me up the arse with a fucking turtle. You can say that's balanced, and it's not balanced. Get rid of it. It's ridiculous. They turn them off for the speedrun. I don't know if you've noticed or not. All of the Yogs doing the speedrun, items off. Anyone doing the speedrun, turn it off. I finished second by a whisker because of that. Joke. Joke game. Fuck off, Nintendo. Everyone thinks they're a great company. Shit.
Is under attack.
Do you see they're adding like 40 new maps to Mario Kart 8? I thought
Yeah, I
thought
did.
people would be really excited about that, and then everyone just said, "But what about Mario Kart 9?" You know, this game is quite a few years old at this point.
Is it
Mario Kart
actually?
8. Yeah, it's an old game.
Alright.
There's no reason to make it.
Yeah, what are they going to do with Mario Kart 9?
When
They're
they
going
get
to
a new
change it
console, they'll make
wildly?
Mario
The
Kart.
graphics going to change? You're still on Switch. They haven't
But the
got a
thing
new
is,
console.
I think what happened is they'd already announced Mario Kart 9, and then they delayed it to add all these new maps to Mario Kart 8.
Pog. Good, I don't have to buy a new game.
Exactly. I don't know how many of these maps are going to be free or DLC, but I think they're all going to be free. It's a big old content edition.
Nice. Fucking Rainbow Road. Fuck off. Ridiculous.
Dire's top tower is under
What?
attack.
They're not
Okay, what
free,
items-
it's a paid pass. It's all DLC. 22 quid? Fuck off.
Alright, fuck that then.
Not happening. Sorry, girls. If you're watching the VOD.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
HUE.G already. Do you think
Yeah, he does-
Diffusal Blade needs a buff?
No. Diffusal has its place in the meta. When it was really good, when you had the
Everyone bought
second
it.
Yeah, that was a nice dodge. When you had the second tier of it, Samo?
Oh, Sam, I'm
was-
just not interested. He's chasing the wrong one.
No, you don't understand how bad that play was. The
Alright.
right one was TPing. So the right one had the TP scroll effect around it. There is no way to get confused about which one it was, and Samo still got confused.
Also, just shout out to Paragon there for hexing a gripped target. Love the lads. Love them. Love them.
That is the worst play in an in-house I've ever seen for that Lion.
Really?
That was
I missed it.
he was the PL was TPing,
Right.
so you can see the PP effect around the real PL. And he was juking with an illusion, and Sam fell for it with the PL TPing.
Alright.
And he didn't stun him, and the PL got out. That was
Sadly,
awful.
I missed it. I wish I could do a replay of it.
I'm disowning Samo just for that play.
Okay.
No matter what else he does in this game, that was
Noted.
awful.
Noted.
Fucking
He's also...
Plague strikes again.
Plague is back. Angry Plague is my favourite Plague.
Bring back Angry Plague or whatever Miles said. I can't remember.
His old Plague. He said he missed old Plague.
Alright, listen to me, Nerd Cave Justin. Nerd Cave Justin defending Nintendo. Just hold on a sec. Do you guys fucking work for Nintendo or something? What is going on? If you're a Nintendo fanboy or girl, fuck off. Alright, I'm gonna flame you. I'm not actually, I'm just fucking jumping in to defend them. Like my life depends on it.
I do love that. It sounds like such a respectful thing.
Anything we say, fuck off.
If you're a fanboy or if you're a fangirl, you can still fuck off. We've got to make sure they feel included when we tell them to fuck off.
You got to be inclusive, you know. I don't want to leave anybody out. God forbid a viewer feels they're not being targeted by me. By the way, Legion not going Blink. A bold choice.
Shout out to Valve for releasing all their updates for free.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. That Mirana skin was a bit fucking sketchy. I wasn't too delighted by that one.
Sorry, Pyrion being a Valve fanboy despite them ruining Dota 2 though. What are you chatting? Ruining Dota 2? It's the best patch we've ever had.
How have they ruined it?
What are you even talking about? You're a clown, mate.
So what was Dota 2 like before Valve ruined it?
Yeah, explain to me how they ruined Dota 2. Clown!
Man, before Valve took over Dota 2, it was really something, wasn't it?
What are you chatting? Sorry, neglecting it entirely. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, neglecting it. 8 months with the best patch ever.
I mean, Valve are not perfect. Let's get one thing.
I am happy to state that for the record.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Valve fanboy? What are you even talking about? I literally said, when was the last time they fucking released a game? We did a thing the other day about Gabe Newell being a game dev. I was like, where? Oh, that's a nice ice path. That's interrupted that. We haven't game devved a game in some time.
Heretic is just sick of this shit, and it's
they're ignoring the NA regions? Go back to NA, nerd. Fuck off. They've ignored the NA region.
Just don't really do anything to the pro scene. That's their thing.
Look, they have been absolute dickheads to every fucking team. Like that, every team I'm sure has complained. Look what they did to the DPC.
NA just died by itself.
HUE.G, you know what, Hootie? Well, fuck off, mate. You can fuck off. HUE.G, you're the one fucking coming here bleating about NA Dota. Go home. Fucking NA thinks, you can't treat us as though we're North America!
You didn't get any different treatment for the rest of the Think about SA. What have they ever had?
Exactly!
SA.
They fucked everybody over equally, and you're fucking bleating about NA. Classic. Dickhead. There's that move speed buff, baby. Here he comes! Paragon turns around to get the stun off and then gets zapped. That's bold.
It was a really intensely bad play, but it was hilarious. It was a good try.
Even though. That's a Lion and a Shadow Shaman both making horrific plays.
Oh, I don't know, dude. Don't try and don't equate that live play with anything. You didn't see it.
I didn't see
You didn't see what I saw.
I didn't see it. I wasn't there.
I don't know if this is overblown, but it sounds pretty bad.
I mean, he's literally, the way he's described it, it sounds shocking. This looks like a blink flying out for Samo, so he can get into the fuck-ups even quicker.
Hell yes, that's what we like to see.
Oh wait, now he's just he sent his courier back, I think? No? I'm sure he had a blink.
Yeah, he's sending it back to get a tome and shit like that.
Okay. Yeah, I would have got the blink, but sure.
Right, Eagle is slowly approaching the point of no return once he gets shard. It's very hard for Radiance to do anything.
Who's getting Radiance?
No one's getting Radiance.
The Radiance, as in
the Radiant
the plural
to do
of the
anything.
Radiant. Okay. What is HUE building?
I have bigger questions
This
of what
looks like
HUE
Axe.
is
Doing.
doing. Yeah.
Not much.
Just catch it up.
He has not left the top lane so far.
Just
He's doing what his Wraithing should be doing. You know, if his
Quick
Wraithing
creeps, Teddy.
swapped.
He's popping clarities. Look at this from Teddy. He needs the shard. He's got the shard.
Look at this. What does he think he's achieving by staying top? He just loses all his mana, has to buy 10 clarities, and then repeat. I'm actually just gonna watch where he goes. Where are you off to, Hugh? What do you do?
Let's watch you.
Is he going straight back in? I respect it. Oh, there's actually gonna be a fight though.
Oh, there's a fight. That's a nice hex though. What the fuck is happening?
There's a duel. They're trying to get this DP, but she very
Trying
chonk.
to get the DP, she's super low.
She does die.
They do.
It's 3 for
The
2.
HUE-G
Zoe
Rex
going
is
in
now
on Jakiro. Hugh
and
is
Zoe's
here.
terrified. Zoe's
Hugh
very-
is here. You can do nothing against this hero. You must use your silence spell, Zoe. I think maybe you have to silence him a
Yes,
little earlier.
Hunter.
But well on Hunter. Fucking rocking up, Jakiroing the shit out of them. Evil Teddy not in that fight. Not needed.
Stormy Yield turned up to that fight, found he could do nothing, and left.
Yep, said-
So both carries sticking to what a carry should be doing, i.e. nothing.
Having a quick look and saying nope, and just getting on
Nope.
with the business of farm.
Quite happy to watch you all die.
This is why Plague infuriates, but also wins games. Number of times I've been involved in a desperate battle for my life, only to turn around and see Plague striking a building with a bear.
You don't realise how relaxing Dota is when you play +1, because you just hear these like desperate struggles. It's like inches away from life and death. Every second counts, and I'm just
not sure you win
doing
this.
nothing.
At the
Maybe.
same time, +1 is also.
Oh, the
If
courage!
your team is feeding away, you are the only
Yeah,
reason
you're
why
right.
why you're still trying to play this game. So you're
right.
gonna not fuck
God,
it
I
up.
can't even click on the right PL just to fucking spectate the hero.
There's one of the few things in Dota I think I'm genuinely very good at is identifying correct PLs. I don't know why, it's something just sometimes about the way they move, it makes it really obvious.
Hugh fucked up.
Literally strategist blood
Oh my
anyway.
god. Hugh is alive.
Oh my god. Awful power
Evil
now.
Teddy's got in. Paragon is deed. Wow. Jakiro is very poor. I think. Let's switch to net worth. Hold on. I honestly don't know what the lads do on their supports, but they never seem to have any money. This is why they love the money ball.
Everyone loves the money ball.
Oh, look out!
That's a
You know what?
gentleman.
As I say every time, tank the gank. Because that genuinely was going to kill Eagle until
Yeah, that
if
was.
Bane wasn't
That
standing there.
fully was. If you watch some of the pro games, when someone's farming and they don't with the enemy, they will fucking stick a support to tank it. I think that is brave. That is earning your money. And they don't have creeps, so this Bane is back by the time they get to the tier 2. Oh,
Radiant's middle tower has been denied.
can they? This feels like
Ooh, a second smoke?
kind of feel like Radiant are really on the verge of breaking this game open.
They
Paragon
obviously
is
feel it
dead.
too, going for these plays.
And they're wasting their spells. They got jumped there. Bigly.
Seems like Dire still want to fight this.
Dire PL has gone in. They are fighting Hugh. This is not the target.
What has happened here is
Oh.
Eagle has just baited szethw into going in. Because he's like, yeah, we can fight, and then immediately Death Prophet pops her ulti. Wraithing turns to look at him. He's like, actually, no. You know what? I'm gonna leave.
I'm gonna leave.
And,
And as
Legion
usual,
does not have that
the
option.
lads see the bristle and they're like, this bristle's out of position. No, he's not. He's exactly where he wants to be, at the very front of the fight. getting you all to fight him. And Clavs is trying to do Roche here with Lion tanking it. Samo, look out! This is going to be close. Alright, here come the big lads.
I think we do have to look at this Grimstroke build and say, what is the point of this mid Grimstroke going this build?
Yeah,
where is the E-Blade?
Once again, the research has not been done
No.
for playing hero.
It has not. The Ags is very pog, don't get me wrong. But the whole point is to get the E-Blade, and then they can't take the silence off, and against a hero like, say, DP, it's very strong. She wants to be able to cast her spells. If she can't cast her spells, if you can get it on her before she can ult, she just kind of dies. Oh, they've just gripped the bristle. Here it comes. He's going to be fine.
Feels not good.
Absolutely abysmal. What is going on? Why? Why? They cannot resist the siren call of the bristleback.
Heretic has not had a very fun game. He has not been able to get a consistent grip off. In a game where he has the option to get 2 grips off at once, he's not had one solid one. But it is hard against Death Prophet and Jakiro with these really long range cancels.
I mean, that's true. But at the same time, the target choice there was poor.
Some of them have been poor.
However,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I don't think they're going to get this tier 2 until DP ult is up. They're going to wait 33 seconds. I'm not sure I would have given it to DP. I'll be honest with you.
What, the Aegis?
Yeah, I might have just given it to the fucking bristle. They can't resist him anyway. Clavs is going in. There's the leash.
Oh, here
The
comes Evil
stun!
Teddy's on the back. He's going for the
That was
Grimstroke.
such a good ice path from Hunter. Holy shit!
Oh my god.
That saved the double duel. Now they're all
Evil Teddy's
deed.
just tearing us apart with this crit.
Clonk. That was going to be a double duel. I guarantee you that was going to be a double duel. It might not have won, but it would have been something. Nice ice path from Hunter. Yeah, not maxing the Q really cost Zoe in that early game there.
Yeah, it's also just her farming is so much slower without it. You cannot acquire much currency.
Dick on the net worth.
Yeah.
I mean that's the build for a POS 4 or a POS 5 Grim is maxing the fucking Inkswell if you have a partner that suits it. If you don't have a partner that suits it, you still max Stroke of Fate. Because let's say they're going to pull, you can destroy the pull camp, which is POG because you get loads of money and they stop and pull him. Or if they're standing in it, you do a piss load of damage, slow the fuck out of them, and what are they going to do? You get fucked. And it's every fucking 5 seconds. Look at that. 5 seconds. And you've got loads of talents to fit it as well. I mean, she also took the Inkswell cooldown instead of the Phantom's Embrace DPS. This is all kinds of wrong.
It's just a POS 5 Grim played mid rather than mid Grimstroke.
I've been there. I mean, I've gone mid on heroes and just kind of built them as if I was.
Don't get me wrong. The Mitch was just a fucking support lich going mid.
But I won my lane. But then after that,
learned from
the
those
game was
days.
loose.
We've learned from those days. We're better now.
I mean, I would be like 4 levels higher than their mid, and you know, number of times I won mid, but then it's like, what have you got? Well, I've got a 4-star.
4-star.
Got good one. Right, yeah, you're a mid. Oh yeah. Sorry.
Why do you bring back the battle tanker? Those were the truly legendary days.
Never.
Of just losing games.
that time when I think City clipped it, when I had the least farm of anyone on the team as Tinker. But we won. Yeah. I defended the base successfully. Job done. That was my last 20 minutes.
But it
my
works.
last 20 minutes was standing in front of the Ancient and just marching. And lasering. That was it. And we won the game. Because you lads went and won. Like off screen. Like for 20 minutes all chat was watching was me hitting creeps and then the game was over. It was so stupid. Yeah, 45 minutes, that's the clip.
I was playing Weaver that game.
We can find out. How do I do that? Oh, so hang on. We had Ashwin Weaver 25, 6 and 15. Magneto Beastmaster 4 and 11. Cine Tusk 7 and 15. And Arian Chargers, I don't know what his score was. And I had 20k net worth, so less than Beastmaster, the same as Enchantress, only slightly more than Tusk, less than Techies, less than Storm TA, only slightly more than Marcy, and yeah, it was just like, how am I?
45 minutes, you're like bottom. Network.
Yeah, it was so
Bottom
bad.
network.
It was so bad. But we won. Big fat dub. Here comes szethw. Paragon? Just didn't want to kill the DP there? Oh, this has gone very badly. Eagle's going in though, gets clabs. Might be able to get HUE here. Eagle is actually pretty fucking big at this point. There's the bounce, baby.
Huge.
Alright, alright, they lost.
Evil Teddy down too. And HUE.G gonna go down. Yeah, this half.
Oh, nice
power
paint,
spike
Zoe.
is long.
Nice catch. Alright, yeah, Eagle's big now. He's
I
got
will
the
also
heart.
say, in that fight, Evil Teddy got destroyed by the Dark Portrait.
Oh, was it a
He just
portrait?
It was a portrait. He just got crit. He was like going into the back lines trying to kill like Shadow Shaman and things like that. He just got crit like 3 times by his own illusion and died.
That's what I'm telling you, lads. This is the game winner. They now have, however big the Orcari gets, guess what? Now we've got him.
I wonder why this definitely feels like paper. It does not feel tanky. I don't know if she's not being able to get the proper sucks off, which makes sense because the only person she can really get on is PL.
No BKB.
Yeah.
Doesn't help. The thing is, if you get a BKB, you're still going to get gripped, I guess is the feeling. But I wouldn't be too worried about Heretic's grips so far. But
he had an okay one in that fight
it was
before
alright.
an errant ice path caught him.
Paragon just sort of watched them going on the DP and then didn't
Look
shackle at the end.
Oh
it
my
was kind of weird.
Yeah.
I think this PL is now going to be too big. I mean, he absolutely crushed that fight.
I think there is going to be a problem for this PL, and the item build he's going is very defensive. He has not got much damage, and I presume because it's Eagle, he's going to get the -4 second doppelganger CD, so his damage is going to really fall off quite soon. So Raking has a chance to come back into this game.
Plague.
But yeah.
Plague. First
What's
of all,
up?
there are about 10 PLs on the screen. Which one do you think the lag's going to go on? The correct one?
No, the
Or
wrong
an
one.
illusion? Because I fall into the same camp. When there's a million illusions on the screen, I don't know which fucking one to click on. I have no idea. And they basically need to somehow... I mean, Lion doesn't really help. He can stun a bunch of illusions, then you still got to figure out which one it is. Then Reiki needs to figure out which one it is. And DP needs to figure out which one it is. Or he's just going to fucking do this shit where there's a million PLs and there's nothing he can do. It's horrifying.
It is, but they have pretty effective ways to clear through them. They've got 25%
You'd think
cleave
that,
on Wraith King.
but these are the goons, i.e. they are even worse than me. Just consider that.
Yeah, you're right. You are correct.
Is this
I
a
think...
smoke? Oh my god, they've all just come up. BAM! Dead!
The Wraith King crit is one of the most satisfying in the game. Just absolutely thwacks them.
1,500.
Get the Roche!
Jesus.
Get the Roche!
I think they might look to go mid. Let's go blink up. Nice. They have DP ulti.
They do.
2 of the sports are dead, but
do.
they're very low level, so they're going to be back up instantly.
They do have Glyph as well.
Die, fellas.
What is the point in that, Zoe?
This is the Dark Portrait. Look at it. Look at him
Oh.
go.
Dead.
Yep,
There we
look
go.
at him go.
Look at him go. Once again, the micro has been poor.
I mean, that would have been good if they'd, say, waited for their 2 heroes to come up, but
Yeah.
now Herot is down. But it's only for 30
Dark
seconds.
Portrait is
They'll be
great.
back.
One thing I have found about it. They focus it. Die.
Oh, yeah. It needs to be in the fight. You can't initiate with it.
It's also quite. You're right that if you focus it, it does die, but it's a very subtle spell.
It is.
It doesn't give you much of an indication that you have been portraited, and it's quite hard to see the portrait itself in the fight.
Oh, man.
I think Roche would have been better than whatever this was, though.
That's what I'm saying. They can't do shit.
Oh my
Oh,
God, they're going on fast.
shit!
What's he doing?
Goonery.
You can't understand that.
No, that was bizarre.
Goonery has occurred. And
Well,
both
they
of
might
their
keep
lanes are
Roche.
pushed.
They
Top
might
and
just give
bot
him
are
the Roche
both
set.
pushed, by the way. I would just go mid here and then get Roche. That's a minute with no DP.
At the very least, you can. If she had buyback, you can force it. But obviously, we can see that she does not have buyback.
I suppose the thing is, if you force buyback, then you can't get Roche, in a way. Because they're going to contest you for Roche. And I'd be quite scared if she got her spells off. So maybe you just get Roche and then push mid. Love the lads standing up here. Because you know the reactions are going to be like fucking lightning fast if someone comes.
So what?
Like
what's
when they
the
saw the
PL
enemies
push?
walking up here, and they could definitely have nightmared someone, hexed someone else, and maybe got away, and they just didn't do either.
Yeah, they didn't do anything. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Shadow Shaman has a blink, Bane has a glimmer. Pretty sure they could have at least cast a spell each and maybe got out. But instead they just tried the run away. I would like to ask, this is a bit like when I watched Dav play Dota. Has it ever worked? Has that ever worked? Seeing the
Well,
enemy
presumably
walking at
against
you,
some people who are just terrible.
they all see you, and you think, "I'll just run away." Give me some clips of when that has worked. The enemy's just gone, nah, there's no point. They've run away. Oh shit!
Drop the ascension on Samo.
Samo just
Oh
deed.
my god.
Pay
That
the
must have been
ultimate price.
terrifying.
Pay the
Imagine
ultimate price.
that in your actual game. You place a sentry and there's a PL invis just sitting on your face.
Who then kills you
Yeah.
without
People might be
without
too
casting
large
any
now.
spells. Just saying.
He's almost got the Scardy. There's no way they kill him. They just don't have damage.
No, it's over.
Radiant's
But
middle
lads,
tower
this is game 3, so you got your wish.
Hooray! Takes it down. I don't know if it's even necessary to not to dodge.
May as well.
There comes the Exo. It's gonna force them away for a bit.
I think you feel okay trying to DP ult the snakes.
Yeah.
Not if you're
Given that
using
the
melee
fucking
ranks,
snakes
though.
are doing it.
And no
You need
one
to
seems
kill
care
the
about
snakes.
the snakes. Guys?
They haven't killed the
Labs
snakes.
is dead.
That's a dead collapse. He is dead forever. I think they've just lost.
Yep,
Finally a grip.
it's over.
Bye, Hugh.
Eagle is full health. Alright, it's over. Call it. Call it.
This is just PL reaching critical mass and no one can do anything about it.
Not even he's not even level 25.
Didn't have the draw for it.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Leeching against Bristol is pretty much a straight counter. Clavs just died instantly, like yeah, he just had no armor.
Yeah, I think you're right. The armor, the lack of armor was an ish.
I think even a casual plate man.
Oh my god, Lion might win this duel. He does.
Gets 30 damage.
Go Samo, mate.
Are under attack.
They've 2 buybacks up on Jakira and Reiki. It's not. Well, it is over, but it's not over.
Go on, Hugh, mate. It's classic lads
God
bristle,
bless them.
just doing nothing.
Do you change anything
Oh,
on
Sam
Hugh's
just
or
walked
what?
into the fucking thing.
Do you change
Oh,
anything on Hugh's item build to make this bristle more effective?
Oh,
I think a
the heart
Shiva's
is
instead of-
super greedy,
The Shiva instead of heart or something like that, maybe.
Shivas- I mean, DP should have gone Shivas to be honest.
True.
I mean, she
But
just
I don't-
has no ability to withstand a duel. Like,
Would you get Shivas instead of the Kaya and Sanj?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
I think the thing is, her build works if they never jump her. But
Yeah.
they're always gonna. Like, if you duel the Legion, I mean, if you duel DP, they've got the burst to kill her. And that's it. I mean, she just fucking dies. Like, you need that sustain, don't you, as DP? You need to be essentially unkillable. Like, the fight starts, you get your ult off, and that's it. They can't stand. They shouldn't be able to stand and fight anymore. But she just dies at the start of every fight. They just fucking duel the DP. She dies. I don't know if maybe some save or something would have helped, but yeah, it was kind of tough. I don't know what Jakira. Jakira's done all right this game, but I don't know. Jakira Lion. I don't know.
I think Lion has not had much impact. Jakira has been.
He's been alright, yeah. I mean, the Lion's really done.
I just want to say a quick shout out to Eagle that for one of the first times I've seen this in the in-house, he has actually thought about what talent to get at 25. He knows he's unkillable already, so there's no point getting a defensive talent, and he gets the damage one instead.
Yeah.
That's
He's
so
now
important for his game.
Absolutely
Yeah.
terrifying.
And
he
that's
wasn't
something that's
already.
like, even for like very good players, that's quite hard to do because you just think, I'll just get -4 seconds.
Right.
But it's absolutely correct to get the 25% crit here.
Because this game is not close. Like, even though the scoreline looks close, this is not close.
You just don't need to have any more survivability. You've got heart and study. There's
Right.
nothing that challenges you.
And an Aegis
Get
now
some
as well.
damage. Hunter's almost dead to illusions. I think Clavs will actually die to purely illusions here.
Clavs is
100%
very, very much almost
Oh, the
dead.
double grip!
Double grip is Pog. Ice Path
With the
is
axe.
nice.
Look how many
Oh
illusions.
my god, they
David
do
Grid.
kill Legion.
Oh dear, the fire.
The Aegis just
is
timed out.
did a lot.
They killed Paragon. Reveal!
Guys, the PL. Oh, he's glimmered.
He was glimmered, aka
And
he
he's
cannot
just gonna
die.
get out because they didn't have any detection.
Oh my god.
Heretic
Oh my
actually
god.
saving the game a bit
What
there.
the fuck?
I think the Macropie surprised them. They were just standing in it the whole time.
Yeah, I think when we
No,
checked
you
the
were away! Oh! You just go in that tree and TP, brother.
So there were two things in that fight that I think were pretty important. Was that they jumped in as DP Yules, so they were going to duel the DP, and she managed to get the Yules off and dodge the duel and dodge the grip. So for once, Clavs actually lived longer than 3 seconds in a fight, and you can see that in the damage, and that he did the most damage in that fight because of it. And the second was, look how much fucking damage that Macropire did. The Jakira in that fight did more damage than the Bristleback.
Wait, what is it? How do I see this?
At the very top, underneath the time,
Yeah,
show fight recap.
Jakira damage for me is nothing.
It's you have to click it early enough, otherwise it like shows you a different fight.
Can they get a lane here?
Without DPR, it's hard because PL's still up and he's the king of defense.
There goes Hugh's mana.
Like whatever Cubs is doing right now. Oh, they got DD on. Okay.
Oh, DD's changed games. Oh, szethw?
Okay.
Good deal.
Clubs. I don't know what.
I do honestly think szethw might be the MVP this game if we're giving an MVP. His duels have been really good.
Yeah. He just found the target they needed, which was the DP. You just kill the DP, you win the game.
Again,
Oh,
it's like,
nice! Nice combo!
He's playing well, but he's profiting off foolishness. Like, why was DP on the high ground using herself? What was that for?
And now her ult is up as well. If they just waited. That was a really nice combo though. They're putting it on the PL and then the Phantom rush in. That was really nice.
Mm.
DP is not a hero I play, so I really can't be that critical, but it hasn't looked like the DPs I've lost to. That's how I'll put it.
It's a snowball hero is the problem, I think, and that if you aren't really rolling the game,
I take it buildings.
If you don't feel like you can sit in the middle of 5 heroes and live, you really don't feel like you can do anything. It's like Bristleback in that way. If you really like get scared on Bristol, you're just not going to be able to do anything in the game anymore.
Well,
it's a good pick off.
They have killed Grim, but they're going to lose.
They're going to lose Megas.
No, they're not necessarily. They're backing up.
I think szethw might actually turn and kill this DP again if she keeps chasing, yeah.
Paragon is on the high ground here.
They're on Eagle.
They are on Eagle.
Oh, the save is too good.
szethw was looking. Yep. Dead. Oh! Ah, le grip!
That's okay.
Triple kill for Eagle. and a finger arrow on the back line. Samo might die to snakes. No, he's alright.
Radiant's top barracks are under attack.
It's PL versus Samo, who's gonna die to creeps if he's not careful, they call it.
GG.
GG.
Dire victory.
Yeah, there was a big old PL lag there. MVP?
I don't.
Eagle did not die.
Eagle didn't die.
Do you think
It's
they
hard
won
to-
this game because of his hero and his performance? He had a 35k net worth. Undoubtedly, he was the problem. I think it would be hard to
I think
look
they
past
probably
him.
won because of the pick. I don't necessarily think it's mutually exclusive to Eagle playing it, but
Right,
I
but
think his pick-
I mean, you know, it's hard to look beyond that, isn't it? As in, essentially, he won them the game. I mean, if PL was alive, they couldn't win a fight, especially later on. It's kind of hard to say that he wasn't their MVP, given that Bane went 1-9, Zoe went 4-6 and definitely didn't do well mid. Paragon went 5-12 and didn't do well. And whilst szethw did some nice things, he was also 5-7. Eagle carried this game for them.
I think we can give it to Eagle for this week, and then next week I'm going to be very critical of cores because we have just given it to a core every single time this week. So next week I'm going to be a lot more nitpicky.
Okay.
If
If you guys
but I
don't
do
want us
wanna-
to give it to
I
Eagle,
think
I'm
generally
perfectly happy.
speaking, the better players play core, which is why we give.
Yeah,
it to Eagle.
it does contribute to it. But it's also like I didn't watch Eagle this game, so I can't say that if anyone else was playing this hero, I think we do have to just give it to PL. I want to give an on to szethw at the very least. His duels were on point,
Some really good duels. Yeah, he found the
and I want to
target,
give
get it on the fucking DP, and that was so big.
and I want to stick by my promises and give a big old diss on to Samo the Lion for that terrible play.
Yeah.
The worst play in Dota I've seen in literally months.
There you go, Samo. You got a diss on for a terrible play. Honorable for Heretic for saving Eagle with a glimmer. Well, no, you don't get a fucking award for using a fucking glimmer cake.
No, that's just basic human.
That
decency.
is what you are meant to do. The fact that you lads think this is fucking honorable worthy is part of the problem with the Goon Dota. He used the glimmer cape. Oh my god! The only reason it worked is because they had no fucking reveal, and apparently, I mean, they did have a reveal. Hunter had it one fucking dust, but the fact that nobody revealed him was part of the reason he lived. Like, yes, using it was the right thing to do. It's not worth a fucking honorable for one glimmer.
It's
You
a
guys are on
hidden
another
hidden
planet.
strength of PL that when you glimmer him and he disappears, the enemy team doesn't really realize it's an invis because they're just so used to watching illusions just kind of disappear sometimes. You can get away with quite a lot, but yeah.
Shocking. Oh, he didn't spot the one TPing, says Oodles.
Yeah, that's what I say about Samo. He just fucking walked past the lad TPing to try and stun his illusion that he was juking with. It was hilarious.
It was pretty good. Anyway, lads, a pleasure. That was good.
GG's.
Done by 11:30. Whew.
Yeah.
Zoe, you should have max Q. That was the consensus. And then the whole point of mid Grim is you get a fast E-blade and you silence them and they can't do shit. It's pretty pog. Anyway, cheers, boys. I will see you next week. Good game.
GG's.
Peace out. And I'll see you lot next week as well. Thank you to everyone that took part. Thank you to Ashwin and Plague for casting. And thank you, of course, to our resident in-house expert, Eri. Eri, 3 great games this week. Really well done. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.